discretion is advised.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geekin Out. I'm yours truly, Ig-mypigmeup here for another Out of Your Mind evening stream, y'all. Like tonight's stream, I was just thinking in my head, is it morning stream, evening stream? I don't know what time I'm living in anymore. But yeah, guys, it's all about the freaking cakes, y'all. All about the ATR-Ts, man. Hot Toys is just dropping the heat this week. And I'm here with the boys today, Z&B, and of course, the DonPrime. What is up, y'all?
What's going on?
Evening. It's another Wednesday. Are your wallets safe edition? I hope not, because if you wanted, you didn't pre-order, at this point, your options are slim and none. And Slim left home.
Slim left home last week. Damn. Now, I did do a breakdown on these waitlist stuff this morning. So what I've mapped out is between the Clone Wars figures, especially the Bark Speeder stuff, they waitlisted between 6 to 7 months after pre-order release. So May the 4th, that's when these pre-order releases got dropped in May, right? Mm-hmm. So you have about 6 or 7 months for these pre-orders to go waitlist. So we're talking about the Bark Speeders, we're talking about the Clone Wars figures. So you have an amount of 6 or 7 months. But for me, with these AT-RT stuff, it's going to be, for me, 4 months. Because I need to get these done within 4 months, because I can't trust the Christmas money and the tax money to come into play to wreck the hell out the stock for the pre-orders for these AT-RTs. And especially if I'm going to go and get down with the business as far as like get an army build, get my 2 to get my 1, get my 2 deluxes and 1 regular. I need to get these pre-orders in pretty much within those 4 months. That's my plan. That's my battle plan, because it's within 6 to 7 months that these figures do get waitlisted. So maintain the eye on the ball, guys, because you will most likely get waitlisted, just like the Bark Speeders. I want to be, and they're cheaper too. They're cheaper than a freaking Bark Speeder. It's like $400 for $400 for deluxe set, and regular edition is $290. It's crazy.
Yep. I mean, if you minus the $290 from the $435, you're getting a vehicle for less than $200.
Yeah, less than $200. Yeah. Honestly, it's not bad. I know people were complaining about the price. I'm like, are y'all out of your damn minds? This could have been a lot worse. This could have been $550.
Exactly. But on the flip side,
paying $145 for the AT-RT. You're not gonna get that good of a deal.
but on the flip side, you could say you're paying Batpod money for the AT-RT, but then you're also getting the figure for what, like $145?
Yeah, $145.
So either way, if you're grabbing the set, it's a deal with the figure included.
It's a deal, because you're getting a figure for under $200 and you're getting a vehicle for under $200. Whichever way you want to slice it, you're getting 2 things for under $200.
Yeah, especially if you drop rewards or get a point, you're able to use a coupon if you potentially time it right. I mean, again, at this point, I know we say to use coupons whenever possible. The game has changed so much that you can't use that as the ace in your back pocket anymore. Yeah, I mean, with certain figures, certain situations, you got to be ready to jump. And if you have rewards points, great. But if you want to place the order, but you don't want to ante up and enter like the money or do a payment plan, then you, again, like Nate and CMB always say, you need a secondary place. You need a tertiary place. That's your order of the day, tertiary. And you need to have options. Again, if Sideshow's not going to be honoring coupons with certain figures, and again, I tried to do certain, investigations with the Iron Man, Tony Stark test suit, and it literally says when I did it that there's going to be no promotions allowed on it. So I don't know. Is that going to be a figure that's not going to have coupons allowed on it, especially the exclusive one?
Well, as the good old Michael Keaton once said,
the world's changing. time we change too.
Things change. So we just gotta be patient with things. Maybe they'll change up with the mech test or throwing coupons, because I know in the beginning you could throw in coupons with the pre-orders, but we'll see what happens with that, Don. But I do agree, definitely agree with you, Don, that you gotta have the world is changing. It's time we change too. It's time to adapt. You cannot use the old rules from 2020, 2021. There's a whole different breed of Hot Toys right now. And this is going back to the days when Hot Toys used to sell out quicker because the batches aren't there anymore, because Sideshow is not overproducing. That's the problem. What happened with 2020, 2021? Sideshow decided to overproduce on these batches.
You mean over order, not like Hot Toys overproduced based on Sideshow's over ordering. Again, it's a systemic, it's a symbiotic issue. Hot Toys ain't gonna do it if Sideshow's not ordering.
Exactly. So to 2022 pre-orders are looking like the limited versions. So especially the vehicles. The vehicles are going to be the grails, guys, because they're not lasting that long. Because one, collectors don't want it in their house because too much real estate to take over. Two, the pricing. You know how many figures you buy with this price, or you can move this to something else. You can buy Iron Man with this, you know what I mean? So there's and also it's Star Wars soup. Star Wars has always been a niche thing with Hot Toys. Marvel has always been the freaking money maker. Until Mandalorian started coming to play, and like now things have changed. Like like Howie's back, baby, with all these Hot Toys figures because of Mandalorian. Like you gotta thank Mandalorian for this, because all the hype train for Star Wars comes rolling through because of this damn freaking Mandalorian. Now we got all these damn figures to play around with. People were asking for more Hot Toy figures for Star Wars, and here we are. You asked for it. There you go.
And then they're complaining.
But I love this thing. So my plan is to buy 2 of the deluxes. I call it the deluxe, the one with the actual ARF trooper, and what I love about this is that it's collapsible too. Look at that. That is so cool. They really did a fine job with this. I didn't even think this was going to happen, but they did. And I'm wondering if, now my thoughts on this though, I'm wondering if they'll pull this off if they do introduce the ATST. Remember we talked about the ATST? Just to save on space, they could do the same thing and still bring it out, even though the ATST will be about 4 feet tall. I'm just saying, it's quite possible. Hell, they could break it down and be like a model kit situation where you just build it up and it'll be a power pose figure. So it doesn't matter. You could just break it down. But this gives me hope that it might happen. It gives me hope. I doubt it. I think it's going to be more like a display piece than anything, because it'll be about 4 feet tall. Well, it's going to be ridiculous. Unless they do a 112. 112 from...
Well, the only reasonable quote-unquote walker I could even see them doing is the small version of the ATDP. What was first
not that thing.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. But
oh my God.
But that thing was literally this, just a few feet higher, but it actually had the canopy was covered by a dome, and it had a bigger blaster. I mean, and I'm just, again, I'm not saying they're going to do it, but realistically, that's the only quote unquote walker that they could reasonably expect to produce in 1/6 scale. Anything bigger than that, at that point, they're losing money. Because how many people
sorry.
I was just going to say, because how many people besides Denobi, who has graced us, is actually going to grab a 4-foot ATST?
Me.
One way I can see it.
Well, of course you're going to grab everything. And
yo. What are you trying to say? It's all about the cakes, baby. It's about the cakes. It's about the freaking cakes, y'all. Come on, the cakes. But
ATST doable if you just did the canopy, like you didn't do the legs and you just made it like a diorama base. That could be doable, and they could do it for Return of the Jedi like anniversary, and they could do like that as the base, and then include like Chewbacca and the 3 Ewoks that were in there with him.
Yeah.
Or
a base that opens up, kind of like the popcorn lids you get from AMC.
Yep.
Where it's just a hollow shell, and then you can just put stuff in there.
Or tin hat foil time. if we are already going to get a Han Solo from Endor, why not make the bonus accessory this, like the actual like driver mask he put on when he called into the station to ask for reinforcements to get them to open up the doors? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that to that nature. You know what they can do though? They could do the Republic tank, the hover tank. Remember the hover tank? They could do the Republic. It's low enough. It's low enough to where it can. It's suitable. The only thing is, it's wide as a freaking snow speeder, even wider than that. Slightly wider than a snow speeder, so it'll be tough. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe.
It'd be like the tumblers. Measurements,
Yeah,
honestly.
it could be a tumbler. It'll be a tumbler. They could do a hover tank.
It'd be a tumbler. Just take
the base
wheel.
of it. Yeah, and then that's just one of. I think that's even too niche than this, though. That's the issue.
Ah, damn, man. I'm looking at it right now. The hover tank, yo, come on. Couldn't Hot Toys do this though in the future? That would be nice. That would be nice. You know, you could put several 501st on this bad boy. Just look at this thing. Just look at that. Look at that. Just put several 501st on top of that. Look at that, man.
I put like mounting points on, like a M60 Patton, like they did in Vietnam, for all
yeah,
the grunts to sit on it.
Ooh,
So I mean, honestly, if they're gonna do that, you could probably put a squad on it, at least 8 or 9, and like mount it up like they're actually in the Outer Rim sieges, something like that.
I used to love this playing this thing in the video games PS2 days, man. This thing was a good beast. It was a very good beast. I that'd be cool. They did Imperial version of this in the future, but that would be cool if the Hot Toys ever did this. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. It will be about the size of the tumbler, honestly. This will be about the size of the tumbler. So that'd be cool. But yeah, guys, another thing before we continue. One, we're ending the stream at 8 p.m. Eastern. I do apologize, but I am doing overtime for these damn freaking ATR-Ts, so I have to work today. Also, I'm sorry, Denobi, I won't be able to bring you in today. Unless you're able to come in between now and 7, I can't bring you in right at 8, like as you usually can. I can't bring you in today, Denobi. I'm sorry. Another thing, though, he's gone! Oh, why? He's gone, baby. He was here this morning. Where did you go? I missed you so. OT for the cakes. OT for the cake. The cakes are gone. Oh, no. He's gone. He was here this morning. I was trying to help out collectors this morning. Like, yo, there's another way, guys. It's Collector Zone. There's
let me look for another source.
He's already sold out in Collector Zone, I think. Apple's gone.
No.
Apple's still there. Heavy's gone. Heavy's gone, I think. Yeah, Heavy's gone in that and Collector Zone. But yeah, Apple is gone from Big Bad Toy Store. I tried helping out collectors this morning. Collectors went rolling in. Like, yo, good job, collectors. Got your Apple today. All you have to do is drop that 53 NRD and then save up $600 towards June, and you good. You're good. You're good, guys. Just save $600 till June, and you good. You good. You're safe. For now. For now. Your fault, Nate. What you mean, me? What you mean? What you mean, me? Come on now. It's Sideshow's first. It's Sideshow's fault for not overproducing anymore. Come on. Or over ordering. Yes. How dare you, Sideshow, for not over buying batches? How dare you? Wait, hello. Am I freezing?
No.
Okay, cool. Because you were.
I'm looking.
Still,
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm doing my research, seeing if there are any alternate sites. Background information, seeing if anyone has anything in stock. And
Apple's gone too. Man, Apple's gone from Collector Zone too, bruh.
I know. I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news, but that was my first place, so I'm looking at my secondary place. And
Doc Ock is heading towards the wait list as well. Only 3 available, not 3 available. Only you could add only 3 to cart. Okay, it's the waitlist wars have continued, man. It's going from the waitlist wars to the waitlist empire. That's what it is. It's like the prequel trilogy going to EOT trilogy, bro. That's what it is. The Clone Wars have become the Empire, the Empire War. You're the victim. We are all the victim here, Papa Vegeta. We are all.
All right. So my background and my third background sites, they're out of it too. They're sold out of it too. So the FOMO is real. So at this point, every place. Let me try one more. This is a place I actually hooked Doc Smizzle up on when he was looking for something. He didn't even know about it. So give me 1 second.
Apple's gone, baby. Oh, why? Also, guys, I can't do music anymore because even though it was only 3 seconds per song, freaking YouTube copyrighted the video the stream this morning. It was good when I left it, like it was done, but they came back and hit it. So no more musics, unfortunately, or tunes. I am going through and muting pretty much every time I press that freaking she's gone. Oh, why? Yeah, so yeah. That's gone now. It's no more of that, unfortunately. I'll do my best with my voice, my lovely singing voice. But anyway, yeah, there's YouTube is gonna come after me like freaking sharks, blood and water with sharks. Okay, so I gotta be careful. Just about everyone that ponied up for $5.29 for Apple will most likely be grabbing the AT-RT for cheaper. Yeah, he did play it a lot. That's true, Dr. Ed. This morning, I was excited, very excited because the AT-RTs and the cakes. Come on, guys. When I get excited for the AT-RTs and the cakes, man, I go overboard a bit. You know, hey, man, don't hate the player. You know, just hate the game. And YouTube did hate the player. I'm like, yo, we gotta hate on you for a bit, bro.
YouTube doing Big Brother's job for him.
Yep. Get ready to see these bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Go up in the price.
Copyright strike.
And copyrighted. Yep, copyrighted. Yep. Record your own versions of the music. We'll see. We'll see. Or I find a non-copyrighted version and turn it into a clip. There's ways of turning to finding non-copyrighted versions of the songs, and I'll do that. I'll spend the day just finding non-copyrighted stuff. But all
right, no luck on backup to the backup. They're all gone.
Another copyright. I locked the SS.
My backup sites. They got them, so I'm good.
Okay. Oh, so you're good, CMB. All right. I locked in the SSA ecosystem. Buy with coupons and powerful, get rewards. Buy a big ticket item with rewards and repeat. I got Apple Embark for $120 out the door with rewards. So yeah, guys, it's all about the strategies when it comes to Hot Toys, especially with these deals that are happening right now on Sideshow site, and it's happening everywhere. My advice is, if you can use reward points for your pre-orders right now, do it, or throw in a $20 coupon or something like that. If you feel and you've been noticing the signs that this one's going to get waitlisted, then do it. Or I rather save on the pre-orders of 2020, 2020 right now, 2021, because of the deals that are happening for those figures. I'd rather save those. I'd rather save on those, and go full on board with the deals rather than try and wait it out for deals for 2022, because they're not lasting that long to even wait for a free shipping at this point. So, and then also there's other ways to do it. I don't recommend it. You could take a gamble with TW, and there are always low stocks over there. But buy clones. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they clones for you? When you buy clones? Oh my god, that's funny.
Official parody cannot be gigged for it under U.S. copyright law and code. YouTube reviewers.
Thank you, Lawyer Don. Lawyer Don, yo, that's what I have it here for. Lawyer Don, let's go. I just gave one, but
where's the Law and Order sound?
Oh, no, I think I can still do that. I haven't been hit yet with that. Let me see. Where's the lawyers? Don, Lawyer Don.
Suspect.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Yep. I object. I'm just getting one, but who all is building the army of the AT-Ts? I am.
Nope.
Most definitely, I am already building the ATR-Ts. I need to do this early though. Like I'm saying, guys, because the time to pick these up is between 6 to 7 months for pre-orders, because that's how long it lasted from May to 4 for the Dark Speeders. So you have between 6 to 7 months. But I do not trust the 6 to 7 months though. I do not trust the 6 to 7 months because this could go out a lot sooner because of the price, $435. Pretty much about $100, $120 cheaper than a Dark Speeder, right? Depending on which one. And not only that, we're in the Christmas season. That's Christmas money. And also, right after the Christmas money is the tax money. So this can last for about 4 months. So I need a battle plan for me for 4 months, within 4 months to get these army build pre-orders done. Get my 2 deluxes and get my 1 ATR-T, because just regular, because the ATR-T regular is like $290, and I want to throw a Anakin on there or a Ahsoka.
What about a potential Mace Windu? Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Mace Windu. Mace Windu. Badass mofo. Yeah, most likely. Hopefully. That'd be nice.
I mean, that's a pretty iconic episode from Clone Wars.
Yeah, it is. So. It is one of my favorite moments from Clone Wars, because they introduced they not only introduced the ATR-Ts, but also introduced the blurgs, like the army of blurgs. Let's go.
Yep. I mean, and I'm just at this point, this is an amazing piece, but I knew right from the get-go it wasn't for me. I didn't want, if I'm gonna get something like this, like we were talking before, I want like the AT-ST. I mean, if I'm gonna dedicate the space, I'll just go full bore and pay the money and get a dedicated area just for like an AT-ST. But the issue for me also is I collect other things other than Hot Toys, and one of the big things is obviously I collect Star Trek figures. Obviously I don't go for the full lines. I just get very specific ones. But and again, like Hot Toys is one thing you can pre-order and you have some time. Like X06, they're doing the motion picture Kirk tomorrow. It's on sale at 12. Like there's no pre-order. You buy it and it ships within 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, because if I buy that, then I'm also committed to grabbing Spock, in his black ceremonial robes 2 weeks later, and then I'm committed to buy Bones when it comes out in March. So it's like
they got you. They got you. They're pulling the heartstrings for you, bro. Yeah, I know. I feel you on that. Yeah. JB says need N1 money, right? Well, I also the old.
That's what your kidney is for.
Hey, that's your kidney.
No. Your kidney. Your kidney, I'll get you 52.5.
That's all I need.
That's all I need. For me, I'm gonna wait it out. For me, I ain't gonna use my points. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm either gonna within 6 months. If we don't see the N1 Starfire within 6 months for pre-order, I will use my rest of my rewards towards the second DeLorean, and that's it. But I am saving the reward points towards the N1 Starfire. So I'm hoping that's the case when it does get released. But yeah, guys, I do have a guest coming in. He's a fan of the channel, and also he enjoys the cakes too. Okay, so bring in Mr. Mob Collectibles. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? How are you guys?
How you been, bro?
Very good. Nice to meet all you guys. Finally, it's been a little while.
Nice.
So
it's he was all over this morning with me on the stream, but on the chat anyway. I was like, yo, like, you want to come in at one of these mornings? Come on. And like, no, I can come in today. I'm like, yo, let's go.
Yeah, Nate was putting in the time. I literally woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, saw him start, got dressed, went back. I went back to sleep, went to work, listened to him on the way to work, and while I was at work, he was still going. So I don't know how he has the energy to do it. So I don't know. Unbelievable. So next time I'll jump in when I know there was actually a stream ready to go. I was very impromptu for me. So, but I enjoyed it.
No, thank you. It was a test run for that early stream because I am going to do a little earlier streams because of my time and everything. And also it just happened after Andor. So I was like, yeah, let me just do a stream then. So, but yeah, man,
meth and energy drinks.
Meth and energy drinks.
I'm like sleeping in, like I'm a dumbass and I had my phone right next to me on my nightstand and I'm like, I get an alert and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing this early? So,
I get that a lot. So Mr. Mom, are you picking up any of the ATR-Ts?
You know, I'm gonna wait on it because, like you said, I was just listening to what you guys were talking about, and you guys literally touched on everything I was gonna do. First of all, when I saw it, I was like ATST. I was really hoping that they would do something like that, but I think that's gonna be a little too big. But I'm actually doing what you guys are doing, is knocking off older pre-orders with all these coupons and stuff, and trying to kill out like like the 2020, 2021 pre-orders, and then we're gonna tackle this stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So that's my strategy. I got the Tony Stark, the mech test, the construction. I'm trying to do a little Iron Man setup for me. So I'm trying to kill off all those. 1984 Wonder Woman. I got the Golden Armor Wonder Woman coming in. So I'm trying to kill off all that stuff and using all these coupons and points before I start tackling these vehicles. So that'll be my next strategy. But definitely picking this up. I'm just gonna try to time it at the right spot to get it.
So you're just gonna get this one in particular, or are you gonna get the 290? Are you gonna go all in for this deluxe set?
I'm liking this guy here. I'm liking this. I like what I see here. And also what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of, I've said it a couple times, getting rid of my DTOS, and I'm switching to like a Majin case kind of style, like kind of building my own. So I'll have the space for it, because that's the thing about these vehicles coming out. I think it's not only going to test people's wallets, but test their space allocation. Where's this stuff going? So I think the collector toys for about 2.5 years. I think it's time for me to move away from the DTOFs, because now DeLorean coming in, stuff like that, for space. So space and budget, two biggest things for me. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, this is going to test people's space, especially the budget as well, because some might even want to army build these. So if they could pull this off, Hot Toys pulling these army build strings right here. They're like, you want to get 2 of these because you want the Ahsoka on it, you want your Anakin. You see, they're playing games. They're playing games with our hearts here.
Oh, we're just no. And here's the thing, here's a very specific thing that a lot of people, I think, just overlooked. It says the 501st Legion.
Mm-hmm.
What other media was this seen in? Directly. With a different unit.
Revenge of the Sith. With
212.
Yeah. Wait a minute, 212.
Remember the 212th when they were looking for Kenobi?
No, that wasn't 212. That wasn't 212. Those were
I thought they were 212.
The Kashyyyk. It was in Kashyyyk. That was the Kashyyyk ATR-Ts.
Damn you! No, you're right. But yeah, so then you'd get like the Swamp Troop version. My bad. Yeah. It wasn't the 212. It was the Swamp Troop version.
Yeah, the Swamp Troopers. The Swamp Troopers.
Swamp camo look.
Mm-hmm. The Kashyyyk camo. Yeah, the Kashyyyk camo ATR-Ts. I forgot the group that Yoda commanded. It was with Commander Gree. What was the group's battalion?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, what was the battalion for that one? But yeah, that's the one you're talking about, Don. And you're right, though. You're right. They could bring these back with Revenge of the Sith.
Battalion.
The Scout Battalion, right?
Yeah, he commanded the 41st Scout Battalion.
The 41st. Let's go.
Under the weren't they under the 41st Nova Corps?
No, that's the that's the 44.
Oh wait, hold on. It says
44.
Yoda commanded the 41st Elite Corps.
The Elite Corps.
Yeah. Because the 41st, if I remember,
battalion was under 41st Elite.
Because the 41st were the ones they had like the gray markings, but they also had the communications backpack built directly into the back of the armor, because they were actually seen as well in Revenge of the Sith. The 41st are in their gray markings.
Yeah, let me see. They were looking for Kenobi on them, I believe. No, they were looking for Yoda.
In the photos, it shows Clone Trooper armor, but it's white with green markings, and then it shows obviously what we saw in Revenge of the Sith with Greer and how they had that camo, that swamp camo. But then looking at it, it says that Yoda commanded the 41st Elite Corps, but there were multiple like units under the Corps, like the 31st Scout Battalion. I'm looking up for the other ones. 56th Desert Combat Battalion was part of that.
Dude,
yeah, there's quite a bit. The 104th Battalion.
Dude, look at this display right here. Can you imagine this display with your heavy in the side and your 501st? Like, this is the display right here. Like, now I'm like, do I really need to do the Anakin Skywalker march up to the temple? I just need to create the 501st Legion display right here. Look at this.
Why not both?
You know what? Yeah.
I'll
These could be
trigger
in the
another
back.
$5,000 down the hole.
Exactly. These could be in the background, right? In the background while Anakin is marching with his 501st lined up. Yeah, thank you, Don. There you go.
Yeah,
I
but
can do
my
that.
question, does the ATR-T have ED209 syndrome? Is he going to be able to walk up and down stairs?
Oh my God, no! Oh,
Is he gonna cry and scream like a baby?
Oh my God, stairs! My worst enemy. How did you know? My greatest enemy. Stairs.
Giant machine stacked with weaponry.
Ah, damn.
Is a single flight of stairs.
Just blow it up the stairs. That'd be fine. Hey, Mr. Mon, how many 501st do you have? Do you happen to pick up any 501st?
That's the problem with. I'm looking at these photos right now, and like I don't have any actually. I'm not that big into clones. I'm more into like regular troopers, like OG. I'm telling you right now, I keep staring at these photos while you guys are talking. Like I wish that buy one get one on Sideshow. I might have to call customer service. Start getting some clones. I mean, they look. I love this display. I love this display. I just started getting into some troopers, but I was trying to avoid I was trying to avoid the whole 501st, but I keep looking at these photos and they're suckering me into where I might have made a call to do some buy one get one on these things. I really do like these a lot, and this setup is awesome.
I'll just tell you this: if you get a 501st, if you get one, then you just grab Rex, because either way you're going to get it now or you're going to get it in 6 months.
I know.
I mean, it just do the deal and get Rex at 50% off and call it even.
Yeah,
you get your two normals.
You'll be able to find like the solo 501st troopers, like the deluxe and the standard. People are always selling them, so you'll be able to get those for cheap. The best bet is to snag Rex as quick as you can.
Makes sense.
No, this
because
looks,
once Rex
this
is gone,
great.
Rex is gone.
But another thing I want to bring up too. You know, I think Rex is going to be another situation where it's probably going to be another Cody situation where people didn't want him in the beginning. But then when he sells out, that's when people are going to try hunting for it. But I'm like, nah, I'm going to keep my Rex. You out of your damn mind. I ain't going to sell my Rex to you. Get out of here with this.
Yep.
Especially if
I'll just welcome a second Rex if we get him for season 2 of Bad Batch as an animated version,
or a older Rex from season
Nick Saint,
season
Endor.
Nick Saint, yes, let's go. Old man Rex, let's go. Who else gonna bring up here? Oh, that's right. I want to bring you up to speed with this real quick. Did you guys notice that we've got some Andor clones in here? Look at that. Look at that, the Andor clone.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that
nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Armor is different.
And you know what? Seeing this is not Clone Wars clones, and or the ones we grew up with or known. So I'm actually glad I did not buy this version or pre-order it. Now I did the B1, I did the pilot, but if this is what is going to be given as the the Attack of the Clones, phase 1, I'm kind of actually glad I didn't pre-order it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the uniform, if it's going to supposedly be an upgrade through the whole Clone Wars. But to get this, that's supposed to be the OG Phase 1 suit. And again, it's just my opinion. I'm not digging it.
You're not digging
the gap in the armor side. No.
Well, yeah, but this is just the conversion from the Phase 2 armor going into the Imperial armor. Because the Andor flashback happens 15 years, so it's only a few years after Revenge of the Sith. So you still got clones that are phasing into the Empire. So the armor is. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
you even see it in Bad Batch.
Yeah, like the KT troopers and
Yeah, when they're on that planet, the water with all the I think it's old Camino, but you have that new batch of soldiers, stormtroopers coming in, and they're different phases, and you can see the new armor and the older armor ones mixed in with each other.
Oh yeah, no, and again, you're 1,000% correct. It's just for me, if I'm going for that Geonosis look, I want the closed armor. I want what it looked like.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
and again,
so
that's my only thing.
So I have to ask real quick because I saw on Facebook, is that what that is? The joints in the armor? Because I saw some people calling that out and circling the joints. Is that what the difference is? My memory's lost, but there's like splits in the armor and things like that.
No, in the torso, in the lower sections
Gotcha.
below the
Yeah.
shoulder, in the shoulder and the armpits.
Yeah.
In the OG, both phase 1 and phase 2, they were closed.
Gotcha.
And the OG Stormtroopers were closed. Rogue One, when they did the production for the Stormtrooper armor, they actually did like a version 2 where the side was open, but there was like a strap that literally held it open. Kind of like real world. And ever since then, that is the standard Stormtrooper they've used.
Yeah, I see it now.
There's no gap. Look at that. You see, there's no gap coming down. You see?
Yeah, I like that a lot better actually.
Yeah, this is also the I like to quote Oilers, the Rocketeer helmet. So yeah, the Rocketeer
Joe Johnson helmet. Yep, the Joe Johnson helmet.
Yep. Also, Don, I ain't gonna get into spoilers, but they named the remember they in today's episode they named the ship after the artist. That was pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. When I heard that name, I was like, wow, that's homage. That's true homage to your original artist for that ship. That was
and I'm just like, yeah, I mean, and I'll just say, holy crap, they actually brought real world things into Star Wars today. I mean, not hyperbole, like I can't even talk. Literally real world weaponry. Just say that.
Nah, it was good, man. It was a good episode, but I ain't gonna get to spoilers because we'll go into a tangent. But yeah, the Clone Wars shinies over here. I'll buy both. I'll army build this, and I'll probably army build those, depending on the accessories and what have you. I still army build. Like I want my clone army of the Republic. You know what I mean? I want it to where I'm displayed with all clones, and then someone walks in, magnificent. Like he's Kenobi, and I'm like, every guest that comes in to look at my clothes are like magnificent.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
They're
all
gonna
the money
say magnificent, and then at the
all
same
the money
time,
spent.
like, this is why you're broke.
Broke ass poor.
I was gonna say all the money spent on army building just to get that one moment of satisfaction. You stand there with a smile on your face.
He's trying to buy friggin' 400 of them so he can do Anakin's rise up the temple steps. Now the problem is once he buys the 400 figures, then he's going to need to get oilers, talk to him, and he's going to need Well, no, then he's actually going to need to commission steps, which serve as bases.
That's funny.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, army build. Army build gang. Let's go. Brokeat's poor gang. Let's go. Real talk.
Even the 2 for 3s are changing. It's 2 for 6 now, boy.
2 for 6. Let me see. I do have more photos on the actual display. Look at that. Look at that detail.
It was gonna be Nate's friend.
No, oh yeah, 2 for 3s. Let's go. But look at this though.
Cup of noodle. You can be buying a cup of noodles soon. You won't even be able to afford 2 for 3. You be buying the top ramen packs for what? A whole box for 89 cents.
I don't know. Whenever I hear 2 for 3, I'm literally in my brain. It goes $5 foot long.
Longs. Dude, I do love the weathering and the detail on this. Look at that.
That's some great paintwork.
You see the dirt and all that accumulated onto the machinery.
Yep, the grease, the grime, especially around like the bearings and the joints.
Yeah, this looks good, man. And then all the heavy. Gone too soon, bro. Gone too soon. Do you think they'll release the heavy by itself? Because they're doing the AT-RT by itself without the pilot. I wonder if they'll do the same thing with the heavy in the future, where you can just buy him separately. But it won't come with the bells and whistles with the accessories. Well, what else he came with? It was just a satchel, right? He just came with a satchel.
I mean, this is almost a proto airborne trooper, though. Besides for the helmet, the pauldron is the same. The satchel is the same.
Connor, you want to come in? I'll bring him in.
So, I mean, this almost is the test production for airborne trooper parts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're waiting for that airborne, bro. You're waiting for that airborne. That's going to be your army.
No, I'm waiting for all the 212.
All the 212.
I want the normal version.
I want somebody to make me a.
I'm sorry.
Make a Zach Galifianakis head sculpt so I can put it on that heavy. With the whole man purse and satchel joke going off in Hangover.
The Merce.
You wearing a man purse? It's a
That's a
satchel.
Merce.
Indiana Jones had one. So did Joey Behar.
Oh God.
This look how big this thing. Look at that.
That is huge.
Wow.
And that's not even fully extended. That's what she said.
There's a lot of that's what she says in today's stream.
They said that's what, about 20 inches roughly, and that's not with the trooper.
It's 19 point something.
Oof.
It's 19 point something just with the AT-RT. Then with the trooper, it puts it at between 20 to 21 inches. So it'll be about the size. When you put that trooper on there, it'll be about the size of the damn freaking Hulkbuster. Height wise,
Measurements, you'll attract Kim Kardashian into this chat.
No, this looks good, man. This looks good. Like now width wise, it's not too bad. So you can definitely fit this in a DTOF, but you're gonna have to sacrifice the shelving for this, which honestly, yeah, one of the shelves, right? But then again, you're gonna have to buy multiple DTOF just to keep multiple of your AT-RTs if you decide to get more than one. Oh yeah, this detail is gorgeous. Look at that. Wonder if they go throw in some die-cast joints in there to maintain the, because they gotta maintain that strength.
Possibly.
Wonder if they're gonna do ratchet joints.
That could, yeah.
Yeah, definitely ratchet joints. They maintain that. They need to maintain that strength. Oh my god, I have so many of these. It's not even funny. Like
both Sideshow and Hot Toy versions.
Yeah,
because I've even sent you a Sideshow version of it.
You did. I have so many of those. Like right now, it's ridiculous. Like I'm gonna have multiple troopers just carrying these damn freaking binocs.
Nate's display is gonna have as many binoculars as he does clones. Every single clone is gonna have a set. Why are all your guys using binoculars to look off into the distance? Don't mind that.
Epic photo shot.
Did I freeze? I think I froze. Right? Did I freeze? Because it started wanking all over the place. That was what she said. Anyway.
Hey, phrasing.
Be the algorithm and super smash the like and take a subscription if you haven't. My tapeworm thanks you all.
What's going on, Insane One?
What's going on, brother?
Bruh. Hello, everybody that's coming in right now. This is getting fun, man. I'm very excited because the thing is, people had lost faith. Hot Toys was not going to bring this out for pre-orders. I'm here like, have faith, guys. Have faith. Like, all you had to do was just have faith, and we were rewarded with the freaking AT-RT. Like, people were saying that it was not going to happen. There are those that said this day will never come. What are they to say now? And they're all like, well, I can't afford it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Congratulations. Congratulations. More for me then. God.
What are you doing in this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's if you're in the Hot Toys game, believe me, you have much more expensive other hobbies that don't even equate to what you spend in Hot Toys. Like, it's 3 to 4 times the amount. So we'll just say that this is like privileged collectors. And again, you got to take care of your bills. You got to take care of your finances. You got to take care of all your priorities. This is niche stuff, you know? So again, my 2 cents.
But again, okay. Mr. Mom, what are you saying?
No, I was gonna say this is like first world problems. That's all this is. You know.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
it's first world problems. Really,
yeah.
we're.
Do I want one? Do I want
we're
2?
broke.
You know.
No, this looks good.
About figures and collectibles where other worlds like, I wish I could have a sandwich. I'm starving to death. And we're here like, give me the ARC Trooper.
Exactly. You see Matt Damon, these women walk 14 miles to get fresh water. Change the channel. Where is the Chrome Trooper? Why is it so bad?
Damon.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Or be like Tiger King, never going to financially recover this with all this army building. But oh yeah, gonna let you all know. Want to be careful with the Latanas, man. That's I straight up ask that, telling y'all, don't even put the antennas on if you're susceptible to breaking stuff very easily. You don't notice it when you're posing stuff. I wouldn't even use the antennas on these freaking ATR-Ts. Like, forget about it. Yeah,
those are just gonna snap. Just looking at it wrong, they'll snap.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm seeing right now.
I mean, a potential workaround, and I know probably somebody's going to do it, especially after I mention it. Give it some time. Go to Shapeway. See if there's replacement parts, like 3D print parts you can actually grab so that you can actually install, but you've got the originals and, you know, the Hot Toys box, so you still have the value, so to say, of the original parts that have never been installed. Or if you sell it, be like, hey, I've still got the antenna. They've never been installed. No issue.
That makes sense.
So someone was asking, there you go. Broken. Oh wait, what? Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that. No, my bad. There you go. Insane one. How many people PO'd this beast? Also broken. That was hilarious. How many PO'd this beast? I think that's not the question we got to be asking. The question is how long it's gonna last before it gets waitlisted. That's the real question here. And when's the earliest you could pre-order this? I say the earliest as possible because I ain't gonna play games with this. If I'm gonna army build it, I ain't gonna play games. I only got one Apo and one heavy bark spear because I took too long to pre-order the rest because I was doing other things. I'm like, it's gonna sit for a bit. It didn't, so I only got one of each. So I want to army build that, but we'll see what happens with a waitlist conversion. But here, I ain't gonna play games with this. I am gonna army build this.
I'll be honest with you. I potentially could see this, and again, this is just spitballing. This is looking into the mystical ball of swag, scientific wild ass guess. I could see this going waitlist the week after Christmas. People going to see family, people getting money, you know. And again, it's almost like tax time, tax season. But I potentially, again, people are waiting to potentially either sell stuff off, waiting for the holidays to get money so they can actually be committed to get these items because they know they can financially secure them because they have the money in hand. They'll do what they need to do. So for something like that, I potentially could see this going, you know, to waitlist week after Christmas or within 2 weeks after New Year's. I'll basically give it a 3-week window after Christmas that this potentially could go waitlist.
Are you guys shocked? Are you guys shocked that this came out before Christmas?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I thought it was going to be more of a Christmas.
I personally thought
pre-order.
with Hot Toys, I thought by the end of the year we would just get trickling of like single like figures. I didn't think we'd get any more like vehicle-esque based items until maybe the beginning of the new year. I was a little shocked that it came out at this time.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be more like Christmas banger, last Christmas banger pre-order of the year. But they're probably trying to cook the books a little early just to get it all done. You know what I mean?
Waiting for the N1. That's what they're waiting for.
They're waiting for the N1, dude. That's what I'm waiting on for my rewards. I'm letting it build up stock before I drop it all on the N1 Starfighter. If like I said, we don't see the N1 in the future, within 6 months, I am going to drop that bank of awards towards the second DeLorean, and that's it.
I mean, I'll be honest. This is actually the RT was a very easy figure for Hot Toys to produce overall, because yeah, it required a lot of different molds, so to say, but the molds are simple. They're not complex. It's basic gearing, it's basic joints. So the minimal investment, I want to say, was probably not that much for Hot Toys. So this is probably something that, again, they're not making that much of, but they may be getting a higher than normal profit margin on it because, again, the parts they had to mold were a lot simpler than other vehicles. Even the Bat Pod, that looks simple, but the overall engineering is much more advanced than this. It's literally, you got double joint, you got 2 joints that allow it to, basically bend down and have the kneel position to enter it. But then again, it's just very simple parts and very simple molding, and then it's paint applications.
Also, there's some engineering involved here. This is some engineering involved here more than the Bat Pod. Bat Pod is just Bat Pod. The tumbler just sits there. It's a big giant mold of plastic at this point. But this here, you gotta rework the plastic to make it do what it does. And
yes, but then they go to old designs. They go to old data. I mean, this is and again, it may look complex, but the overall joint feature, that's like kind of common knowledge. It's basically like almost like a chicken leg, like a reverse double joint where you, instead of one solid knee, you have two joint points. You have the top joint and you have the bottom joint, and that's almost the main articulating point in the leg. And again, Hot Toys, they probably put their own spin on it, but as far as engineering, that's a pretty quote unquote common design.
Yo, the AT-R-T, you heard about the cakes apparently. He seems
HTH.
He said the AT-R-T seems pretty happy today. Hey, what's up, yo?
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Sticking out there like a doorstop.
Yeah. How y'all doing? We talking about the Walker, man?
Yep.
The Walker seems very happy, bro. Look at that.
Yeah. How about that price? Oh, jeez.
Wait.
Is that a blaster in your pocket?
Your mind
or you
out of
just
the
happy
gutter.
to see me?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Are you not happy with the price?
No, I love the price.
Dude,
in fact,
people
I
were
love
complaining.
the price.
People were complaining about the price. Yeah. No, out of nowhere, people were like, "That's too expensive." Are you out of your damn minds?
All right, hold up. Like,
yeah, go.
I was gonna say this. Like, what did we pay for the Mando's Scout and Speeder bike? What did we pay for this Return of the Jedi Scout and Speeder bike here? What did we pay for that? Over $500.
$520, like $520.
Right. So it's like when I'm seeing this at $435, like, dude, I'm now contemplating getting the figure set and then one extra Walker by itself because of the prices.
Got any more of that plastic crack?
Yeah. Tell me about it. $5 more in the
show my picture.
Bat Pod.
Yep. Show us picture.
Am I too late for the free 5 o'clock free crack giveaway? Peanut butter crack sandwich.
Hey, Violet, how you doing? She just picked up her latest DTOF now, so she has another DTOF to add to more Hot Toy collections in the display.
Oh man,
yeah,
nice.
Nah,
slowly but surely, you're corrupting them all.
Yeah, she was like, I'm only gonna need one DTOF, and then I'm gonna need a second one. Gonna need a second one.
I'll just tell you this:
one. They give a fourth one.
I remember back in the day when you could buy a DTOF at IKEA for $50. Now they're what, $100 or $120?
$99, man.
$99.
No. Some places, some stores, they're now $120 in the US.
Yeah, I haven't personally seen that, but I've seen 99. I know somebody posted a picture of 160, but we had to say pump your brakes because those were that was in CAD. It was like a big scare. But I said, what? They're 160 now? It was the guy didn't mention it was in Canadian dollars. So
Canadian.
No, there was a picture where it said 120 US.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I did see the 160, and everybody was like all up in arms, and it turned out the guy lived in Canada.
I just sold
that's still more than 100 US though.
I just sold 4 of mine for $200. Guy just picked up 4 of them, built already for $200.
I'm actually about to be getting rid of mine. My friend actually already bought them. I'm swapping these out for like custom Maju case style cases. So over the next
week, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
That's what I'm doing too.
I got my racks today, actually. So I'm going to build them this weekend. So, and then
I've had mine behind there for like a week. I built one in the basement already. That's for like all my Marvel and non-Star Wars stuff. But this is like my Star Wars room. So all this stuff's getting moved out. But
hey guys, real quick, I want to address this Sinister. Sinister, how you think I got my free DTOFs? Because of collectors like you or people like you graciously giving these out away.
Dude, I gave away all my DTOFs when I switched to Maju Case.
Yeah.
I posted them up.
Thank you.
I had people coming to my house literally as soon as I put them up. And like I had ones that were perfectly fine. I had one that I did a double, like I had my dad come and help. And I built the double DTOF mod where you like cut the inner channel and you combine 2 of them. And I also had just like parts. People were coming to my house just for parts, like extra shelves, extra baseboards. And it was like, thank you for cleaning my garage out. I don't have to pay someone to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I'm like, you want this? Just take it. Get it out of my house.
Yeah, it's hard to find those parts. I mean, every time I've gone to IKEA, they have that little section with all the blemish stuff and the parts. And I've never, at least in my area, I've never seen DTOF parts ever. So I'm not surprised.
I had one guy pick up 8 DTOFs from me.
Damn. Well,
But they were all
That's
disassembled.
crazy.
I got 9. My buddy bought all 9 of mine. So
Loco.
what's up, Lou? How's it
What's
going, man? What's up, man?
poppin', people? I am late. I'm sorry. How's everybody doing, man? What up, Hotline?
So, man.
Hey, Loco, I'm sorry. I got your message. I responded, but Facebook is being its slow self again.
I know. It's all good. I caught it late too. So we all good, brother. We'll catch up eventually. You know how it is.
Yep.
All right. So Nate.
Loco Lu, before I just see you, I need to talk to Hot Toys Online because he just came in and we were just bonding craziness. But Hot Toys Online, how you feel about the ATR team?
Dude, I was dancing around in my bedroom when I saw this drop, man. I was super excited. And then, you know what happened after that? I'm going to tell you what happened after that. I go to bed and I wake up and I didn't get my damn pre-order in for the Appo. So I'm sitting on the wait list, right? I'm sitting on the wait list. You know how I am. I'm very proactive about that stuff. But of course, in the middle of the night, that one went. Usually, I'm like, the moment I see it on Last Chance, I grab it. But I was sleeping, so. And then I could have bought it from plenty of other places. But I'm like, my wait list will probably convert eventually. So I'm just going to hold off and wait, see what happens.
Nate, we need the Price is Right loser music. Dun, 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 dun.
That's what you get for sleeping.
Yeah,
That's what you get for sleeping.
That happened too. Like it was like in the middle of the night too when that sold out from what I was told. So it is what it is. You can't get them all.
I got something better.
My anger, my ego, my unwillingness to yield, my eagerness to fight, they set me on a path from which there's no escape. I yearn to be a savior against injustice without contemplating the cost. And by the time I looked down, there was no longer any ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future. I burn my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. Now, the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice? Everything!
Everything!
That's a great scene, man.
Haven't seen it. Today's episode reinforces that speech tenfold. Just say that.
I still gotta watch
Oh
it,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna say Luthen was the star of episode 11.
He's the
Luthen
star of the
walks
whole
the walk.
show.
He walks the
He's the star
walk.
of the show, bro. That
You
guy
know what I mean?
is.
I meant like he was for episode. I mean, he is the badass of the show, but he overshadows Andor. Like in episode 11, like I was like, Andor who? Nah. And then he changed the name to Luthen.
Luthen,
Name
yeah.
of the show should be Luthen, not Andor.
Luthen,
Luthen.
Yep. Great stuff. Spoilers.
Jokey, not even
Spoilers.
the speech.
It was like half the episode. Get out of here.
I'll just say this. Not only should the speech be taught, but the sound design, the sound editing. Because they kept amping it up at incremental decibels. But then when he finally said everything, you heard it reverberate everywhere. To almost emphasize, for lack of a better term, he is the Rebel Alliance version of Vader. He is a good man who is willing to do anything. But the thing is, he has not been corrupted. That's the difference.
OG fan with a $2 super chat, y'all. Bring back the goats.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Boston Bruins goal scored by Patrice Bergeron. Sorry, the Bruins do that every time they score. So
I don't have.
I haven't brought that one.
Wow, it's been a long time since we got that one.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah.
You know I love that. Yep. You know I love that one.
So yeah, guys. Oh, yo, Loco Lu, you're lucky, man. You made it. You made it just in time to get the Appo because it's now sold out on Big Bad Toy Store. Congrats, man.
I know.
Well, it's everywhere, pretty much everywhere, aside from a few places. So congrats, man. You are now one of the individuals. You are now in the game.
Dude,
one of us.
Look. Listen, Appo was the first thing I did in at work. Because Nate was there. I'm like this. I got about a half an hour left for work. I see him. He's streaming. I'm like, I'm not going to play. Let me go to, let me go to Big Bad.
Never played.
I said, you know, let me get it because now I got some to play with. I got a little coin to play with. So I'm not gonna have another Hulkbuster situation, which I know, you know, a couple of people in the panel is gonna remind me. So,
well, Loco, look, we are giving away a Hulkbuster in addition to a Boba Fett arena suit.
I mean, it ain't
Bring
that
up the Hulkbuster and it's free range.
But with this
You played
being said, no, it didn't happen. The stars didn't align for me to get it at that point in time. That's what it was. But it still left the window open for me to get these Star Wars vehicles with these Star Wars characters. You know, so I'm not too terribly mad. You know what I mean? So somebody's gonna try to offload it for, you know, for cheap, because all these new stuff is coming. Like, okay, I need to make space. He's taking width, height, and depth. I need him out so I could put in a new AT-RT or 2
or 3
or 3, depending on your Nate, Don, or all of us who are crazy enough to get more than one of these bad boys.
I'm not getting one, dude.
That's daddy chill.
I know you're not getting one, but real quick, as much flack as we give the mothership, and as much praise as we give the mothership, I want to give the mothership some more praise because remember live on Geekin Out where I did the unboxing, right? They gave me my blaster.
Nice.
And an extra one.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, so Loco, you've got an extra blaster now, right?
I got an extra rifle.
All right, now again, I'm just going to throw this out there. Since you already have that, now if you want to add potentially like a background trooper or something that I think you would actually enjoy, look at the Bandai 1/6 scale kits. Now you can either get a Stormtrooper, or if you can find it, you can get a Shadow Trooper, which is the black version. Now the thing is, you already have a Hot Toys rifle, which will look 90% better unless you actually do. So actually, you know what? You could make it one of the Stormtroopers from Mando because he has that specific blaster.
I could do that, or I could just put this on the custom Loco Lu Mando and have him holding his blaster. He's like, I'm taking all y'all weapons.
You know what, Loco? You're probably already ahead of the game because in Season 3, Amando's already going to have one of those. You're already ahead of the game.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this. I didn't think I was going to bring him in because it's 8 p.m. It's going to be a cutoff time, but the man, the myth, the legend, Donobi 2 is in the house.
You can't cut me out, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Gonna cut me out? Gonna try to squeeze me in? You can't bump me like Leno. What's going on now? Come on.
They're like, oh my God.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
see, it's always like Thanksgiving when Wednesday's around because the Nobi swings by and he's like, "Hey, I come bearing gifts."
I mean, you know, I listen. I try to help. You know, I try to share my 2 cents, right?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you've been hitting the nail on the head quite often this year.
Well, I mean, I don't want to start the "I told you so" tour too early, but
oh no. That's the nightmare before and after Christmas stream.
Oh man, I think we're beyond the nightmare before Christmas. We're looking like at the Noah's flood at this point, right?
I'll just jump in real quick. Since before New York Comic Con last year, Denobi has probably called 85 to 90% efficiency. I'll just say that 85 to 95% efficiency.
I say 92%. I say 92%.
I mean, you know, who's keeping track? I mean, you know.
We are.
Oh, we are.
That's why we count on you, Godfather.
Oh boy, Thanksgiving, and we're still being blessed by the almighty Hot Toys, huh? That's a big shocker. I'm polishing. If you guys, I'm just polishing my Iron Man here. Thinking about doing a tutorial. What do you think? Tutorial. I'm gonna USB mod this thing.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the
you're really small.
Yeah, this is the quarter scale here. And I was thinking about maybe I can do a tutorial. I'm gonna USB mod it gonna?
Well, if you don't want to do a
have it?
full tutorial, you can give it to me because I had actually plans, and if you can tell me how to do it, because I've got the parts.
I
You know,
do, Daddy.
Christmas,
60% of the
right?
time, he's right every time.
Hey, 60-40, that's still pretty good.
Oh, Kaiju Daddy. I like him though. He gets his opinion. I mean, he's the Tokyo opinion. Plus, he just Kaiju Daddy just came out of the whole Star Wars celebration they had going on over there, right? Where they were showcasing remember all the flagship stores?
Yeah, the N1 Starfighter everywhere. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, if the ATR-T is anything to celebrate about, just wait for the N1. Just wait for the N1, man.
What do you think? The N1's going to show up this year or next year?
I feel like next year.
Season
January.
though. I think that's the
January.
timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking once we get a date set for the season 3 of Mandalorian, it'd be a little bit easier to pinpoint when the N1's going to drop. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It's pretty much 95% confirmed we're going to get a new trailer on Christmas. So I think the Christmas trailer will confirm when it's actually going to air in 2020.
Yeah.
Is that pretty solid, Don, or is that one of your
No. It's pretty solid based on...
I mean, I would like to. I mean, the longer that... what about N-Arts? Well, look,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I wasn't going to bring them up. I was coming in peace. I was coming in peace, you know, but I mean, I don't want to point out that N-Arts, you know, first batch at the end of 2022. I don't know. 2022 is coming in pretty hot, right? So
yeah, I've been hearing some delays or
what happened to that rumor that we were getting them in October for the first batch?
We're supposed to get October now. Now it's at the end of 2022. Now it's look this direction now when no one's looking. I mean, they're...
How come all those NR fanboys have been silent ever since we saw Aragon, Gandalf, and Pennywise? Quiet on that front, huh?
I don't know.
Beforehand.
Nothing's been delivered yet. They're still, you know, they're even kind of careful how they tiptoe their words now, right? Talking about, you know, these prototypes and ours is looking really great. They haven't delivered shit yet. We're approaching.
Oh, they delivered shit, all right. They've delivered shit.
Oh my god!
They haven't put anything in a collector's hand yet, right? In a true collector's hand.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Not as far as a paid promotional investor.
Mafia, I blame you, man. If I had more time, I would bring you in for this. How dare you?
Mafia's trying to.
You knew what you was doing.
He's trying to stir the pot. Look at him I'm coming in here talking about the.
He's clipping you right now. $2 well spent.
Oh damn! But I do want to address this before we continue with the Nobi. What he was trying to say about the ATR-T. But OG Fan did drop this one, Nate, an hour ago. If you can come in between 6 and 7 p.m., but you can't come in after 7. I'm working the Nobi 2. Shows up at 10 after 7 p.m. Big Pip. That is true. The Nobi's Pip. He's like, no, I got you. I'll still be here.
It's I mean, I know Nate's not gonna. I mean, come on now. This is exciting. We have a Star Wars small vehicle at a very attractive price, right?
Yeah.
$435. Measures 20 inches, fully erected.
That's what she said.
And then with the trooper, it adds, I want to say, another 4 inches.
Yeah.
You're looking at about 24 inches. 24 inches. And then the only thing I couldn't figure out is that when it's in hen mode, when it's squatted like a hen, I don't even think it can fit inside a DTOF. That's the only thing I couldn't figure out. Horizontal wise, I think it takes up its length. Horizontal, you still wouldn't be able to cram it into a DTOF. That's the only thing that little piece there, the little ion erected little nipple.
So he's saluting. He is saluting, sir.
I mean, it's clearly a boy.
What you talking about? No, that's exactly what happens when you look at Bo-Katan. You see Bo-Katan, ooh.
Yeah.
You see
You
Casca
mean
Reese,
Starbuck.
like, ooh.
Starbuck.
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 Yeah. You getting 2 of these, right, Nate? You got to get 2.
I'm gonna get 2 of the deluxes. I do want to get a regular one just to add Anakin Skywalker or Ahsoka on it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be this isn't gonna fall into coupons once it drops.
No, it's not. No. It's not. Unfortunately, this won't hit the coupons list because I mapped it out. It takes 6 to 7 months for the Bark Spears to sell out within the wait list.
I was going to ask you about that. If anybody did the math, how long from when the Bark Speeder was announced to its wait list? And I thought it was about 6 months.
6 months, 6 to 7. So it was May. May got released. So 6 to 7.
You can use that formula based on this one right now, because this is, I'm telling you, Sideshow isn't fooling around. They're not going to do this excess stock anymore. It's going to be what they're going to order, what they can sell, and what folks have committed to. And because of the sticker price on this, right, it's $435. Hot toy collectors are going to be very cautious about pre-ordering it because it's not like a $250 figure where they can sleep at night losing $25. Typically, the threshold is $30. So most hot toy collectors, including me, would not feel comfortable in throwing away $44, a non-refundable deposit. So if a Hot Toys collector moves forward with a pre-order, most cases they will be kept. It's going to get fulfilled by them. Plus, this is probably going to be a big box, right? Even in its squatted hen mode. I think it's with Sideshow. I think it's all about trying to find their missing employees that they probably lost in their warehouse because with the amount of stock they got in there. They resorted to the buy one get one free, right. which have you noticed? It's never been done before.
Kevin's lost in that warehouse.
Somebody's lost in that warehouse. You know, they got lost back in
Kevin.
Yeah, somebody's lost back there. Yeah, I mean, buy one get one free. But granted, though, it's all the outdated old shit, right, from 2020 and 2020. You know. How about
we have? Yeah. I want to see some of that discount power on the blurg. I don't have a blurg yet. I want to use it on the blurg. The swoop bike, right? Right. Swoop bike. What else? Return of the Jedi Scout Speeder. A lot of people are so waiting for that.
Troopers, yeah.
Boba Fett, the throne, Boba Fett throne.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett throne.
Echoes not on coupon.
Yeah, Boba Fett on the shitter. Absolutely.
Yep.
You know, shitter's full, right? You know,
those got to get discounted. Look at the other Boba Fett pack. They can't give them away.
Which one?
Pack? The 2-pack?
Oh, 2-pack was at 25-30% off at some point.
It was at $371 plus $5 shipping.
That 2-pack, I freaking call. I remember last.
Oh yeah, we know. We remember.
They can't give it away. They can't give that one away to save your life.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah.
The North remembers.
The North.
You give it to me. I'll have it. I'll take it. Thank you.
I do love the weathering on this. They did a fan job. So Novi, when you saw this like in person,
yes,
were you awestruck compared to the N1, or it was about the same?
So I'm calling this a small vehicle, but this doesn't emanate that small vehicle presence. But I do feel it falls within the Star Wars small vehicle. Small vehicle, kind of like a STAP, a Darth Maul speeder, right? This to me would fall into a Star Wars small vehicle, but when you're there, when you have it in hand, it doesn't feel like a Star Wars small vehicle, because this is an epic piece. This is a showstopper. When this thing is fully erected, you're looking at about 25 inches in height. So, I mean, I'm trying to look at this photo here. Maybe it could fit, but see, I don't know if that's a 12 by 12 cube on there. I think that's probably maybe 13, 14. Yeah, because that little piston laser, I think, is my biggest concern as to how to really make it pop, how to shine, because you're not gonna you're not going to have it, you know, flaccid.
Well,
you want it.
Well, you can try and angle the dangle the angle. Right
yeah,
there. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you
Or
could.
you could angle the walker
You know,
like
maybe
diagonally, which would give you more room in a
The
detox.
walker's having a bad day. You know, I don't.
I mean, you can always adjust the shelf height too, if you really are stuck with
Walker didn't
detox.
take his Viagra that day. Aw.
Yeah, but you know that's the argument. But then, would you devote a whole detox to an 18?
No, I mean that's why I'm getting rid of my detox.
Yeah.
That's the sole reason these vehicles, like I want room to display them, you know. So I had to make that decision, you know.
Yeah. So
That's
it's
what a lot of
20
people are
inches
gonna have to
tall. So thick mantle boy. Yeah, it's 20 inches tall just by the walker. But you have to understand, you're probably adding what, 4 inches?
I think
maybe?
you're right. It's about 4 inches if you had
4
the
inches with the antenna. You're gonna want the antenna. You see how the antenna in the back behind the troopers.
Right, so you want clearance for that, so you don't break it or anything, you know.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, my suggestion is if you are susceptible to breaking antennas in your older figures, you can do the same thing with your ATR.
I don't know how people do that. I gotta be honest with you.
No, I'm just saying, just save you the madness, save you the nightmare, and just leave those in the box. Leave the freaking antennas in the box. I've seen this all the time on Facebook. Like, oh man, I was playing around with my figure and I broke Cody's antenna. I'm sorry. I'm like, yo, what were you doing?
Right, Cody, Death Star Gunner, BB-8. Remember the fiasco with the BB-8s? No one could find the extra antennas.
Well, it's not even that you're playing with the figure. A lot of times, a lot of collectors want to pose the figure without a display stand or a waist hook, and then it flips over, and then it flips over on the wrong way, and then it's gone. That's it. All it needs is one tip over. It's gone. The only thing I remember where I suffered the biggest casualty with like broken antennas, it was the bat tumbler. I'll never forget that. I ended up breaking 2 or 3 of those
antennas.
One
by the spoilers, right?
The spoilers, there's little super thin plasticky antennas on the spoilers of the tumbler, and I ended up breaking like 2-3 of them. It was multiple. I remember that, and I think that's one of the things that turned me off about the unit. I'm like, it was just a pain in the butt to display. I didn't have the space at the time. It was very lackluster. It was just a lackluster piece for me. But this I'm excited for. This really seals the deal for me on building my epic Star Wars garage. So I can keep all these vehicles together. Because remember, there is another vehicle that almost topples this height, closer to 20 inches, and it's the Anakin and the staff. If any of you already have an Anakin on the staff, like Loco does, you know that takes up some epic volume in height-wise, vertical-wise, anyway. So
I've seen people put I've seen that one on detox too, both on top and inside the detox.
So if you put a step inside the detox, a shelf would have to be removed, right?
Yeah, shelf.
Either that or you adjust the height. Yeah, because like in mine, I have Anakin on the lava droid base, the dark side Anakin, so I adjusted the shelf up with these little adjustment pieces. But I mean, like you said, you're basically taking up half a detox when you do that. And like, how many detox do you have? And if you're buying all these vehicles, it's gonna take up your room really fast, you know.
Or you can get one of the half shelves.
But
they're custom though. You have to pay for those extra.
The strength with a detox, it's the 12-inch action figure. It's just when you start to introduce anomalies like vehicles and even larger characters like Thanos and Hulk.
Yeah, Gladiator Hulk. Massive.
Yeah, that's where the whole detox tends to be a little bit lackluster.
Even Venom.
Carnage is gonna be like what, 15? Carnage is like 15.
Yeah, that's gonna be like one of the taller figures, like even bigger than Chewie.
Yeah, he won't fit in a detox. You'll have to sacrifice the shelf just for Carnage.
Yeah. So if anybody played the Battlefront games, this blaster doesn't do its service. You got to pull the rotary cannon from the 501st and slap on this bad boy. Now that's how you do a proper heavy, guys. That's how you do a proper heavy trooper. You throw him the freaking rotary cannon from the 501st.
Come on, you don't even know the proper name. It's the Rotary Z. The Rotary Z cannon.
rotary Z cannon, but rotary. I just call it rotary cannon. Just call
Yeah,
just
you
call it
idiot.
It's a minigun. Let's just be honest. It's a freaking minigun.
Yeah.
Hey, I could have gone with a minigun. I was like, no, it's rotary. Just rotary cannon.
The
Just
best
call it
part
rotary.
is Hot Toys didn't give us the proper hands to hold the rotary blaster.
No, they did, but you had to get
No,
them
they
in the
didn't.
Coruscant Guard Trooper.
Yeah, so they didn't give them with the figure that we bought it with.
Wait, the Coruscant Guard, or what about the 501st Deluxe?
No, the 501st Deluxe didn't have hands
Does
to
not
hold
have
it.
the hands.
You have to use the
that-
hand that's like this, and it just kind of like rests in the hand. It's very like sketchy.
It's like it's cupping the balls.
Yeah,
Right,
I need
exactly.
this display to be for the Republic. Whoop all clankers with for the Republic. Let's go. Yes.
John said, if you have the Coruscant Guard, you can use the Coruscant Guard hand to actually hold the minigun.
Okay.
It's just weird, you know. They put it out without him, but I think that's like across the board. I think with most Hot Toys, we could say we would like more hands. They seem to be limiting the hands a lot recently.
Well, they threw me so many hands with these chromes, man. I'm like, damn.
Well,
Like, I wish you did the same thing with my other troopers.
Well, hold up. What is Denobi polishing? Yeah,
Could you go back to that real fast?
hold up.
Wait. Martin, are you watching?
I'm listening.
Did we get that? Did we get that board game?
The suit. See, look.
The power polisher.
Industrial strength French tickler.
The French tickler.
He
He
bought
got
that
the
French tickler.
French
He got that at the
tickler.
adult store, bro. He got that at the adult store. He just is like, I'm gonna use it to dust.
Just throw a little buffing compound on it.
No. He
I
got that
join
from
you. I
Gilbert's
join you.
Palace.
I join
The
you.
guy behind the counter was
Wait,
like, "Sir,
I
you
got
do
you.
know that
I
this
got
is
you. I
our
got you.
most extreme
I got
French
you.
tickler. I don't want a French tickler. I'm
Here
gonna
you
use
go.
it to dust my toys."
I got
What's
you.
up?
Oh, okay.
You want to join in?
No.
You want to join in? You want to join in?
I'm joining
This
in.
is mine.
Gotta get the niblitzen. Gotta get the
Polishing.
niblitzen.
You know, I would I'd rather use the instead of Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Giant
my pride and joy.
duster, and I was like,
This is
all
my
I
little
could
kid.
think
This is
of
my
was French
say hi,
tickler.
Denobi, so I gotta address this from the chat. Deem has been asking throughout the chat, which Iron Man is that?
This one?
Yes.
He doesn't know. You guys don't know which one this is?
Quarter scale
Mark
3.
3.
The Mark III.
Quarter
Yeah,
scale.
this should,
Yeah, he was
this
he
should
was
be
asking.
basic. This should be basic. Iron
That's
Man
the-
101 rudimentary. This is the Mark. This is the Mark
Mark
III.
III.
Mark III. Yeah.
As
Quarter
yep,
scale
I'm-
Mark III.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody doesn't, you're gonna see the light blue on there. So, but yeah, I'm gonna USB hack it because I want to. You see the blue right there? That's cool. And then I'm probably gonna get rid of Tony's head on there. I'm gonna have the illuminated head.
Hey, tear the guts so they can see the torso lights too.
Tear
Does
the
it show? Let me see. I guess you're. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Yeah.
Well, and then the rib panels. Expose the rib panels.
Under which rib panel?
Yeah, no, the rib panels move. If you didn't know.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
No, I don't think I don't like to rape
Expose
my
the rib
Iron
panels.
Man. I don't. Oh, I guess you're right. Look at
That's
that.
gonna be clipped. I don't like to rape
I'm
Iron
like,
Man.
it's his body. Whatever.
Right here, let me
It's
expose
his
it.
body. He'll shine it if he wants to shine it. If he
I don't.
wants to.
Something with. I guess it does something to do with the ribs. Look at that. I guess it does. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're right. There is some rib action on there. I don't know if you can see it on there, but right here, little rib.
10 points with DonPrime.
Yeah. look at
Ribbed
that.
for Denobi's pleasure.
Yeah, look at that. All right. That's cool. Oops.
He said for Denobi's pleasure. I'm done.
Zombie drop. What's that? Oh, one of the. Oh, look at that. Oh, I forgot about this. So if I USB hack this, I gotta add power source to the legs too, don't I?
Yep.
Shoot.
If you want.
Yeah, those things those things pop out all the time. I have
Yeah.
I have mine fully hooked up to a soap reactor. So like
Yeah. So look at
the
that.
problem
I
is
guess because-
you breathe at that, it's gonna pop.
Yeah. Do you have this one, Don?
Dude, it's right there.
Yep.
Alexa, turn on Stark.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Oh,
you
God.
made him do it. You made him
Here we
do
go.
it. You got him
here we
going.
go.
Oh
I'm
shit.
getting-
Oh
here we
shit.
go.
Listen.
See, it's right there.
Damn.
Use Alexa.
Oh, look at that! I didn't know you had
He
that.
used Alexa.
Oh yeah.
He used
Hack
Alexa.
it so you don't have to call her Alexa. You
So-
can call her Victoria.
Look
Friday.
at that. So
Alexa
you're
off
using
camera.
a soap reactor then, right? To get are the legs lit up too?
Yep.
Did you power up your? All
Yep,
right.
and then I have enough leftover space to power on the soap reactor, not only the
Okay.
Mark III construction set, but
Okay.
the test suit Tony. So I'm going to do a whole Iron Man 1 display, basically like his workshop, but I'll also have the the Mark III quarter scale in the background. I don't know, like it's a hologram or something, but
Right.
it's a Mark 1 homage.
I'll do a tutorial on how I hacked this bad boy USB style. I'll do it tonight because I've been meaning to get this thing to pop and shine. Plus, I'm also patiently waiting for the quarter scale Mark II to get the discount treatment. It hasn't been
There
discounted.
you go.
Nice.
Looks
You
great
gave
with
him.
this.
Yeah, you gave him the Death Trooper rifle. Yeah, it works with
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Listen,
Nice.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This is my first purchase, technically speaking, of a Star Wars hot toy. Right. This is the first one I got in hand that I didn't want to, miss the boat for. So having them side by side, you got your black chrome and you got your gloss with battle damage printing on it. They just look good together. You know what
Wow,
I mean?
Lou.
All black everything.
Lou, my Boba Fett was my first. My Boba Fett
Yeah.
was my first. Yeah, my Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett was my first hot toy to come in. Not Rogue One. Rogue One Vader, that was 2016. But when I was just coming back into the game, Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett was my first figure to come to the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this though. This is like thus far my favorite hot toys around. Just this one right here, just because of how shiny it is and alluring it is. Like I want to look into the armor and be like, "Where's these details?" and see my reflection in those details. I'm like, this is awesome. This brings me back to my childhood with chrome figures. You know what I mean? Like Chrome Dome from Ninja Turtles, or anything vac metal, even the Transformers when they were vac.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. But then they also had like the gold chrome.
Love that too.
But also that led to GPS syndrome.
Yes, they did. Yes,
If
they
you
did.
know
That's
what that
why
means, you're an old collector.
Listen. That's why Loco's a little loco.
GPS syndrome. Yep.
Sniffing my fingers. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
It's called
Who
gold
does
plastic
that, man?
syndrome.
So let me see. What else did happen? Okay, so the Black Widow did really. Are we done with the ATR-T? Are we done with the ATR-T?
Yeah,
discussion?
is anybody talking
Wait,
about
wait.
Black Widow just got announced and she kind of like went under the radar and no one gives a shit?
No, I talked about her this morning, and I was all over the cakes. Not gonna
Yeah,
those cakes are beautiful.
You ain't all over that
Her
hair though.
hair is horrible, dude.
The hair needs
It's
work.
awful.
The hair needs work, man.
Is it
Listen,
sculpted or rooted?
It look,
But
no,
listen,
yeah, it's
Hair
sculpted.
literally looks like
Sculpted.
melted.
It's rooted.
crayon.
It's rooted.
but
It
the
looks
head
like-
sculpt is
It
the
looks like
best
in
thing,
art
though.
sculpted hair.
The head
That's what it looks
sculpt
like.
is the best. It's the better out of the Black Widows right now. It's the
No,
best
the-
one.
yeah, the head sculpt is awesome.
Mhm.
It's just the hair literally looks like somebody
Yeah.
melted a Crayola on top and it just came pouring down.
A Marine
no,
was
the-
trying to have a milkshake. And
But-
ended
no,
up
no,
on
I
Black
don't-
Widow.
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
Nate, what am I
Something
missing
about
here?
Mary.
You can't please the community with Black Widow. It's either they want rooted hair or they want sculpted. It's always flip flopping. I don't.
That's true.
What am I?
I like
missing
the
here?
EndGame Black Widow. That's like the perfect Black Widow for me.
That's the best
Yeah.
one to me.
yeah.
You put this one on that. You put the endgame head sculpt on this. Then that's fire.
Yeah, I just love that
no.
EndGame figure.
If you
The
put
suit
the
and
hair,
everything.
if you put the hair from the solo Black Suit Black Widow on this and the head sculpt, it's the best one. I feel this is the best one. It's just the hair, and that's it.
It's the hair,
this is-
man.
yeah.
I also don't like. I don't. That's just a personal preference. I don't like these snow suits. Just not a fan. I like the EndGame suit, and even the other Black Widow movie figure is pretty nice. And I feel like this
That one
one
looks better
too-
than this one.
Yeah, I feel like this one, the way the hair frames the face, and some of the photos, it's like she's got like no neck syndrome. And some of the photos, it's like her head looks too big for the body. I don't know if it's just like how they photographed her in some pictures, but I don't know. This one's just
No,
not
it's the
doing it for me.
uniform. You ever wear like a military uniform, especially one with the high collar that you
Yeah.
can snap around? They're that high.
Yeah.
Is anybody
So-
buying her in this panel? Anybody picking her
Hell
up?
no.
I'm buying both because I need the cakes. Let me bring out the cakes real quick. I'm doing it for the cakes,
That's the
guys.
sole reason.
I'm doing
Listen,
it for the cakes. Let me see. Where's the cakes?
I'd rather get the black suit.
There it is. The cakes.
Where's the money
Blue one
shot?
is better.
Right
Black
there.
suit
I'm
one's
doing it
better,
for the
dude.
cakes.
Yeah.
Well, that's an awesome shot there. That's pretty
Yes.
Yeah.
The black suit, I think, is the better one. I mean,
yeah.
I'm with you, CMB. The black suit's the best.
Yeah, she's wearing like granny panties though, but I mean it works. I mean it.
hey man, it was laundry day. It was laundry day.
It's cold out
mean,
there.
I mean, it should just be a string, but I mean, I guess that's acceptable for being an assassin. So
Yeah, right.
I'm buying both.
But
It was
I'm
a
gonna
heavy day.
I'm gonna
It was a
coupon
heavy day.
I'm gonna coupon it, just like
wearing
all
a
the
white
other-
outfit if it's a heavy day.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah. I'm with
This is
Nate.
like,
The
"You're
minute these
bleeding."
two, yeah, the minute these two show up with 25% off, they're coming home. Otherwise, I can wait. I'm not in a big hurry, but I do want them both. I'm picking both of them up.
Yeah, I gotta do it for the mommies and the cakes. I gotta do it.
Yeah. Well, and then this is it. This could be Scarlett Johansson's last appearance as a Hot Toys figure. You know, her and Disney broke up. They're not together anymore. So
Yeah, after that debacle with the film, yeah.
This is it. And she word is she holds a grudge. So it could be a very, very long time.
Yeah.
In fact, her next project after Black Widow was supposed to be the Haunted Mansion, and that's been kind of
That's back on. After the lawsuit was settled.
Yeah, they settled the lawsuit.
That's back on now.
Like,
Yeah.
she's not. I thought she's not doing it, even though the lawsuit settled. She got her money. And
I
screw it,
was
I'm not doing
understand
it.
it's just on. It's sitting on a shelf, and there's no movement.
It's on
it.
hiatus. It's on
Yeah,
hiatus.
there you go. That's the word
It's
I'm
not
looking for.
blacklisted. It's on
Yeah.
development hell.
It's on hiatus.
They put it on the
It's
back
hiatus.
burner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it
The word
hasn't
is
been, it
hiatus.
hasn't been axed, but it hasn't been greenlit either. So
But she got the money for it, the pre-money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Got her lawsuit money. That's what it was.
yeah, but as far as Black Widow, that's it. I mean, it's going to be her sister, her little Russian sister taking over.
Really,
Yeah, Yelena. Mommy Yelena, yeah.
So I'm not missing out on potentially could be her last appearance. Wearing this
Hey,
suit.
CT603, don't get it twisted, man. I'm still army really ATR-Ts. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm getting the cakes too. All right. I'm getting the cake. I'm eating it too. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, I'm army really everything. Okay. Okay. I'll have my cake and eat it too.
I love you for saying that.
I'll have my cake and eat it too, my guys.
There you go.
Okay, Marie Antoinette.
There's a reason why they call me the Muffin Man. Hey.
All right, quick
Oh
question.
God.
Quick question. How many AT-Ts around the board? How many?
Around the board? 3 for me.
3?
I'm gonna want 2. Yeah.
2?
But I'm gonna
Wait,
want
wait.
one with
With
Trooper
and
and one with the Trooper and then one as a separate vehicle because I'd like to have Ahsoka or Anakin or
Yeah.
somebody on there.
So
After I
one
saw
with and
those
one without.
photos with the Jedi, dude, I'm like, I'm getting another one.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
so,
what sold people right there. It's
Yeah.
so
the Jedi
how many for you, Hot?
I'm getting 2.
Mr. Mom?
I'm going with 1 right now, maybe 2, but 1 definitely.
Yeah.
CMB,
I
you want double D?
I'm also waiting to clip coupons on an indoor speeder bike. I definitely do want another one.
Yeah.
So, but I need like a 30%, 25 something to because at was it 520 or something for that indoor speeder bike set?
I think
It's pricey.
Yeah, and they're like
505.
refusing to put it on
505.
coupon. It's just taking them forever.
505.
Yeah, I don't know why they're dragging their feet. No one's fucking buying it until it gets
I know.
until you can use a coupon
And
on
what
it.
and what they're
That's
doing
what I
right
did
now
with
is
the
they're
Mando one.
with the Mando one's
wait.
been on coupon forever, but they're like with these newer releases like Echo, for example, like they took him off of coupon after like 3 days, and they have a lot of the newer stuff pulled off, newer as in recently released stuff, and it's like people are still gonna wait. They're just gonna let it sit there and be like, okay, well, I just won't buy it then. They're gonna wait, and then it's gonna go back on coupon. But I know for some people they've been reaching out to Sideshow and they've been like manually applying the coupon for them, but it's just odd. Like, just if you're fire sealing everything, just do it. Throw it on coupon.
Well,
At least
it's
people use
technically not Black
$15
Friday
off.
yet, right? They're kind of prematurely.
No, they've already they've on their website. They've already said, "Hey, Black Friday sales are on." Essentially,
early Black Friday sales.
Sometimes
It's
they will
early.
throw us a bone towards the end of the event, though, and like throw
Yeah.
some like individual deals. So I could see that happening, but I think their major sale is this buy one get one 50% off for sure.
Yeah.
What about their Cyber Monday? I mean, that's
I'd rather go for a 30%er. I'd rather want.
Me too.
Yeah, that coupon was great.
I'm with you.
That was like perfect for me to get that bat pod. Perfect.
Yeah. 25-30%. I'm usually more inclined to hit the buy button. Otherwise, I can wait. This stuff isn't going anywhere. I mean, you can like the bat pod. You can add 6 to your cart. That signifies that there's a ton of that crap in the warehouse. So I no. No, it wasn't even that exciting when it was first released 10 years ago. I don't know why they brought that shit back. I really don't know.
Well, they were doing.
I didn't have it.
Yeah, I didn't have it either. I'm glad I got it, but I get what you're
Denobi?
saying.
You know why, Denobi? There was a resurgence for the Dark
For Christopher
Knight movie.
Nolan.
Because here's the thing, people, you know what's going to happen in the community. People was going to complain. Okay, we get the DX-19, we get the new 2.0 Bale Batman, but we don't get any of the vehicles. They knew what was coming. They were like, no, let's just throw in the Bat Pod in the tumbler just in case people start complaining. And that's what happened. That's
And
pretty much
then,
what
and
happened.
then they deliver, which they probably made some improvements, and everybody's looking the other way now. They're like, we like Robert Pattinson now.
Hey, that video you did on the RC, man.
Dude, that thing was so cool, man.
Oh my god, beautiful.
That was cool.
How does
like
that
that?
work? Is there a cartridge, or does it just take like glycerin or something to make that smoke effect?
Water. Just
That's
water.
it? That's
It requires
crazy. That's
water.
really cool.
Is that cool? That video's kind of getting a little bit of I was just fucking around. I didn't know people were gonna respond
I
to
think
that.
you did a good job though, and I especially like your
Yeah.
cockpit shots where you could see him like moving and shifting gears and stuff. I'm like,
You like
damn,
that?
that is
That
that's
first
really
person
cool.
perspective?
Dude. It is really
That's
cool.
awesome.
You know,
Cool
the
Yeah,
last-
seeing the head move, like
Right.
I'm
I'm gonna have to incorporate more first person because the last time I did that, the video, I think I did that for the Razor Crest.
Crest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I added the GoPro inside, and people were like, "Wow, is it flying? It's awesome!"
I thought,
Yeah,
I
you
thought
put it
was
on the
cool.
Hot Toys. Not the Hot Toys. You put it on the little car, right?
Well, the GoPro
The Hot
camera
Wheels.
Yeah, I put it in the passenger seat. The GoPro's camera is small enough that I can just slip it in.
But you did the Hot
I have-
Wheels. You put a camera on the Hot Wheels thing, right? And then
On
you
the
put it
vehicle.
through all the interior too.
Yeah. Well, I slip it through the window, Don. I put it in the passenger.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's a GoPro. You've seen the GoPro I've used, right?
Yeah,
I'm
he
using the
uses
GoPro right now.
that GoPro Cube, like the GoPro.
I have the
5.
Cube. I have 3 GoPros I use, but like I have one right now. I'm using the 10 to stream, and then I have the little Cube, which is the Go Hero. That's small enough. Then I have the other, the GoPro 9. But yeah, I
3 Plus.
I forgot.
That's the last time I bought a GoPro was the 3 Plus.
But I just I really need to really incorporate more of that first person perspective because every time I've done it, people just eat that shit up. And then I think I did it inside like the Millennium Falcon just for shits and giggles. And people were like eating that up. Didn't I do that for Falcon Loco? I think I did.
Yes,
People love that stuff. Boy.
Didn't you
They're
do
like,
for the Ecto
"Ooh."
1 also?
No, yeah, he
Yeah.
did it for the Ecto 1. He did it for, yeah, you're right.
I think for most of your vehicles, you've done it. The only thing I
Yeah.
haven't seen yet is the Hulkbuster one. I want to see that.
Oh my
just
God.
throw it, just throw it in
Just
there.
throw
It's
it
not a
in there.
vehicle.
What's
Drop a
on
camera in a
the
sewer.
It's not a vehicle.
So I reached out to a giant RC company just 2 days ago based out of California. And the owner of the I forgot the name of the company. Where's my phone? But he says he can RC convert my Mark I DeLorean, but I need to bring it in. And so he can give me a quote. And he goes, it's not that problem. He goes, you just have to, we have to remove some things, add some, and I'm like, an RC 1/6 scale DeLorean.
That would be nuts.
Man,
That'd
I'm
be
just
insane.
loving that. But I have to make a special trip to California. I have to bring the vehicle so that he can inspect it. That way he can give me a fair quote on that. So, and I promise you that if I'm really close to it, if I can RC convert a 1/6 scale DeLorean, I will GoPro that bitch, and it'll look like it'll have
Roads.
that
We
DeLorean.
don't need roads over here.
Yeah. So I'll have it going down, the Las Vegas Strip, time travel into the Old West out in the desert. I'll have fun with it. I have ideas.
I need the soundtrack with it when you do it.
Hey, Kenobi.
What?
With enough magnets, could you pull off a hover converted Actual,
like that technology where they make the stuff float.
Yeah.
So
could you do it for the?
So basically, you're trying to make them convert it into a monorail, electromagnetic propulsion.
Exactly.
Yeah,
could you do
basically.
it? Could you do it? Could you actually create the DeLorean to hover?
No, I'll just say this: for something like that, Denobi should actually contact like a major producer or science channel or whatever and see if you can get sponsored for that. Can magnets produce electro propulsion?
No, I mean I can create a superconductor. You know, when you drop bars of magnets.
I know you get paid for it though.
And liquid nitrogen, then
liquid nitrogen, yeah,
turn into a superconductor, and it's so strong it would be able to support the weight. It wouldn't last more than maybe a minute, but it would be a cool effect.
It'd be a
get paid for it. Get paid for it though, Denobi. That's what I'm saying. I know how to do it, just like you. Get paid for it.
So
get that cheddar.
Don't do it for free.
Look, I'm excited because I have all of these kit bashing ideas for the DeLorean, and they're running in my head again because the affordable market has opened up back to me again with the Mark II inbound. So I can now afford to be creative and take a risk and not so much break, but mod kit bash. So I was very limited with what I can do with the Mark I because I always assumed the Mark I was the end all be all, that if I ever destroyed anything on the Mark I DeLorean, that's it. Then you're not, even though I have two, right? To me, they're priceless because especially at one point during last year where I thought Hot Toys was going to fold. I'm like, oh my God, if Hot Toys folds, then my DeLoreans will overnight would become priceless works of art for me anyway, because the company has gone defunct. So I was, especially last year, where I was very paranoid about doing anything. But because there's the Mark II inbound, well, shit, my creative juices are flowing again. What can I do? I don't mind taking a risk on RC converting. I don't mind doing this. I don't mind incorporating a wire rig so I can have my DeLorean suspended from the ceiling and have Marty on the hoverboard dangling from a string, a promo, the flags. Right, where the DeLorean pulls him up from the cave. Like, to me, that scene is very iconic. I want to be able to recreate that. So, but again, I have all of these ideas, but I need to see what the final product is. Hot Toys, what are you going to deliver? Are you going to fix the hover converted struts? Are you, how's the lighting going to be? I think this is going to be a true USB plug-in, even though the original ones were AC adapter, but you can still kind of modify into a USB. But I want to say, like the power source, how are the wheels going to look? What can be tweaked and what cannot be tweaked? It's Mr. Fusion, so there's no plutonium chamber on this one. Right. So what are we looking at here? So I'm excited for this. This is definitely one on my radar that I'm going to jump for joy because I'm going to have fun playing with this thing. Yeah,
I can't wait to order mine.
I'm super excited to have this one to put it next to my EagleMoss one because I just finished building that one last year.
Oh,
so I have that one up on the shelf.
And I'm jealous that you got to finish it. You got to finish an EagleMoss product right before they went defunct.
Well, there's the DeLorean, and then that's I have the Ecto one that's my Recto one that's not finished. So there's the DeLorean.
Wait. Didn't EagleMoss do the what you would call it? The Star Trek which one was it? The Enterprise?
The Enterprise D.
Yeah, Enterprise D.
Yeah, Denobi did video on that, and he's like, dun 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 dun. EagleMoss went out of business.
Mine is buried in the garage somewhere. I ended up throwing all the parts and bubble wrap, and it's in the garage somewhere. It's kind of like a time capsule. It'll be reopened when the time is right. So
when the time is right.
Right.
Did EagleMoss also do the Ecto one?
Sitting right there.
Company. Yeah,
sitting right there.
You just showed it right there.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, so
it looked like the Hulk smash.
So now I sympathize with you, Mr. Monko, because I thought you were able to build your EagleMoss while they were still intact, but you got left incomplete. Like
I have I'm up to I think at 140 I'm up to stage like 115. So I got an email that the company that bought them out apparently has all the parts left over, and they're going to try to offer like one-time buyouts to everybody, where I had to fill out a waiver saying what am I up to. So supposedly I'm supposed to get like an offer saying for X amount of dollars, here's the remaining parts to the build, but I don't know, holding out luck on it. A lot of people 3D printed everything to finish it, but I'm not at that point.
It turns out that they didn't even have the models for the Enterprise to complete it. So that option.
Granny panties. Ash, where are you in the stream? He's that like 20
People
minutes
do that
ago.
all the time. They don't realize that they're behind.
He's in Australia. He's riding a kangaroo.
He's upside. He just didn't realize that.
He's watching the toilet flush in the opposite direction.
Leave Ash alone, okay? Ash is back in time, okay?
We don't talk about the Enterprise.
We don't talk about the Enterprise.
We don't talk about the Enterprise. That's still a pain in my heart because I was looking forward to that.
Then I'll be a quick question. People were asking about this figure. I actually want to spend more time on the Daredevil, but just let me know if you want to talk about it because I'm really not interested right now.
Daredevil's is news for me. You want to talk about the one that they just teased?
Yeah. Well, people want to talk about that Dr. Doom third party, but I know how you are with third parties.
Oh.
So
I love that Dr. Doom look. That Dr. Doom is fire in my opinion. They got the mask that looks more like the Ditko mask, and then you got the more modern look for him. Plus, he has like that fur scarf. Yeah, dude.
Then he's got the chrome Luger
together. We were drinking and watching this episode together. Remember what we were saying when we were getting drunk? What Daredevil would come before she did?
Yeah, we did. Yep. We did. Yeah. We called it. Yeah, we called it. Like I'm saying that, it gotta be a 2-pack. It has to be. You gotta throw She-Hulk.
We were getting drunk, and I said, the only saving grace for this Hot Toys figure is that this is gonna come before She-Hulk, and you were like, yeah, we were both talking about it.
That's crazy, man.
Does Daredevil bone She-Hulk?
Yes.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Not She-Hulk, right? But it's the
human version.
Jennifer Walters. Yeah.
Really? He wasn't up for the Beast.
No, and he does the walk of shame.
See, that's the whole premise behind the show. She's like, everybody wants me because I'm She-Hulk, but of course Matt Murdock wanted her for who she was, for Jennifer Walters, because obviously he's a lawyer and they bonded that way. And
no, it's not because he's a lawyer, because he's blind.
He's blind. He doesn't know that.
I don't know, dude. Remember Froggy was always saying how he's always getting hot girls, and he didn't believe that he was actually blind sometimes.
Well, this time he was, because she's hot, but She-Hulk's hotter.
I mean, he's blind, but how would he know if she flip-flops back and forth from human to She-Hulk? I mean,
what is true because her voice sounds the same.
No, how big the cave is.
Would he feel the pressure around the pole? Do you think?
It's like a hot dog through a hallway at that point.
God. Oh my God! Family channel.
Family show.
Family show. Loco, that's how families are made.
That's how families are made, but that's a toothpick through a hallway.
Family show.
No, but I am excited for this feast. I think like Hot Toys would need to capitalize on the 2-pack. In order to get the Daredevil, you gotta go all big with the 2-pack. She-Hulk.
No.
Daredevil.
No.
I'm cool with this being a solo one because I can put this with my Punisher.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's fine too. But the thing is, if they want to, I understand if they want to sell more She-Hulks. They gotta put Daredevil behind the price.
The only way, really.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. This would push the sales for She-Hulk.
See, it would. If you put this behind a paywall for a 2-pack, people will buy more She-Hulks with the 2-pack.
They're just
Daredevil
so
Abomination 2-pack. We won't even get She-Hulk.
Dude, I would.
No, you get your Wong. You'll finally get your Wong.
Yeah, there we go. Daredevil and Wong. I'll take that 2-pack.
This guy said a hot dog through a hallway.
Oh, that's a classic.
No, it's a toothpick through a Grand Canyon.
So, Denobi, how you feel about Daredevil coming to play? Do you think he's going to be a single? It could be a single.
So I'm not a big Daredevil fan, and I didn't even see his appearance. So I stopped watching She-Hulk on episode 3. I stopped watching it where I loaded up the episode, and it said She-Hulk goes to a wedding, and then I ran away. I didn't even see that. I go, oops, nope, not for me. I'm going to play Overwatch.
You didn't miss much in that episode, I promise you.
Yeah,
You didn't miss much
you
in
know,
the show.
Was that 4? I think that's where as far as I made it. I saw She-Hulk goes to a wedding. I'm like, yep, nope, not for me. I'm done. That was it. So I don't even know what he does.
Scar. You didn't have to see Hulk's son, George Costanza.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, George Costanza's for
No, so like She-Hulk and Matt face off at one point because they have like this like she's prosecuting his client, he's defending him, and then it's stupid. It's like a random occurrence that they kind of threw in there.
Well, to be fair, it was the only lawyer moment that ever happened.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was the best one in the whole show too.
Which is not
just because Matt was there for sure.
Yep.
And we got to see Abomination more towards the end. That was cool, but
even then they made Abomination all like
reformed.
Like he just wanted peace and to be left alone type of deal. It's like what?
Yeah.
The whole show was literally just.
I don't know what it was. It's
Wine Mom.
It didn't serve much for any sort of canon.
No, literally like 3 to 5 wine moms wrote this script.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the show, but I definitely will buy She-Hulk when she shows up as a Hot Toys. Yep.
Well, for me, for She-Hulk though, I'm still gonna get the cakes. It's the cakes. Now you can't say no to the cakes. Okay, you can't say no to the mommy cakes, She-Hulk mommy cakes. But the thing is, if that blue screens, I am picking her up. I'm gonna wait it out to see if I can get that coupon. But if it blue screens, like wait list before it gets released, I have to go pick it up.
Yeah,
I have
me
to.
too.
Yeah. Yo, Nate, real quick.
Not me. No, I'll just wait for a new Hulk. Reissue Hulk.
2.0 Hulk from Endgame.
Remember to check for blemishes.
Yep.
Double check. Guess what?
It's blemishes. Oh, it's clean. Okay, nice.
Perfection.
That's what she said.
Perfection.
I love my boys too, man. I really love my boys.
And I gave him the figure point. Well, this is like a brush. It's supposed to be like a brush finish. It's not like a heavy gloss. You get what I'm saying? It's more of a brush finish. So
it's a different process. How those are like painted. Those are like painted a certain way, and then these are almost like that vacuum metallized type finish on that chrome Death Trooper. They're different.
Yeah,
it's a completely different finish.
A polish. That's a straight up polish. This right here is like a unpolished version.
Yeah, Oilers was explaining the whole thing. Because he obviously that's what he does for a living, so he's very familiar with how things are painted and the whole process behind it. And he was looking inside the clone helmet, and he's like, you could see where the paint stops. He's like, this is definitely painted. This isn't like a metallized finished.
It's not vacuum finished.
Right.
It wasn't sealed.
It's not vac.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that's
I don't think they'll ever do that finish again. They had so many issues with that finish, more than they can count, I'm sure.
I still need to get one more. I need one more to have my my collabo, which is going to be, with my freaking favorite helmet. This is the one that looks like Rocketeer. Gotta love a Rocketeer.
Yeah,
the Rocketeer helmet.
Gotta have one wearing the Rocketeer helmet.
I just got my my Marty Einstein and speeder bike set. It's a really good set. Did you guys pick this one up?
Which one?
Nice.
The Marty and speeder bike set.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah.
You guys get this? Am I the only one that got this, or they sent me the wrong figure?
Jeez, Doc.
Right. And then we got our.
That's heavy, Doc.
Our Fisher Price Einstein here.
No, real talk though. That hair, the Einstein's hair is better than the.
And Benji.
Right. Farther back, he looks fine. Truthfully, farther back, he looks perfectly fine.
Like Benji.
I can't believe Einstein's hair looks better than.
There's your foot hair.
That's crazy.
Aw.
He's cute though. He really is. He's cute.
It's Einstein. You can't.
Right. It's Einstein. It's cool to have him.
Back to the Future. Can't go wrong with that.
No, I love this figure. It's beautiful.
It's sold out, right?
Yep.
That Marty's gone, right? That's
sold
okay.
I grabbed it right before it went out.
Same.
I'm getting all of
So,
them.
he's
Everything
on
Back
way.
to the Future on a Sideshow right now. I'm grabbing all of it.
I hope
Like,
Doc Brown's right around the corner. I think I got one more.
Yeah, he
piece on
got
him.
pushed up.
right?
Doc Brown
Yeah,
got pushed
Doc
up,
one.
and then the other
Yep.
two, like the Back to the Future 3 figures, those are still a ways away. But the Doc
Spring
is
of next
as early as
year.
December. Yeah.
Yeah, spring of next year with the vehicle, hopefully.
Yeah, it's funny too that they showed the Back to the Future 3 DeLorean in those promo photos.
Oh man,
that would have been
I'll
so
pick up-
cool.
I'll pick up 2 of those. That's
they
to me,
teased
that would
us
be
with
the
that.
perfect. That version there would be the perfect RC. 1/6 scale modified.
Right, because
and
that one
converted.
is not hover converted; it's grounded, so that'd be perfect.
Okay, guys, we got a few more minutes. I know people are asking for this. The Doctor Doom figure, third party.
Doom.
It's just the face, man.
Well, if they're going with source material and they're looking like, they're looking for that Ditko look with his mask off, it looked like that. It looked like, Hamburger Helper on his face.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Deadpool before Deadpool. Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger, basically. You know what I mean? He had an accident with some spells and, chemicals. But the helmet, the mask, the faceplate, it's awesome. You got the Ditko style, and then you got the modern look. And I'm more privy to the modern look, but I love the option of having a Ditko look. So if I wanted to, go classic Spider-Man versus Dr. Doom kind of thing on my shelf, I could do that. It's just a shame we don't get the throne.
I was going to ask, does that come with the throne or no?
Yeah, that's like the coolest part of it. It's the coolest
The throne
part
is
of it.
separate.
That's
Oh,
the
so you
best
can't
part.
buy it though.
You can buy the throne. You can buy the throne, but it's separate.
I don't know.
Kinda like
That
with
Doom to
that,
me looks more like Jack Kirby's Doom.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
Kirby's
it-
Doom.
it-
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Ditko. It looks like Kirby's
Not Ditko.
Doom.
I meant Kirby. I meant Kirby.
So I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm not too
Artist.
versed in
Comic book
Doom.
artist.
Ah,
Comic
God
book
dang
artist.
it! I messed it
Because
up.
because this looks like the original Doom, and Jack Kirby created Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Now I gotta
How much is
refind
he?
it.
What are we looking at as far as price?
Let me see. I think someone quoted me on the price real quick.
Is there 2 SKUs? Because
Good
there's
price.
one with
It's
the
a
throne.
good price tag. Yeah, it's a
No,
good
you have to
price
buy the
tag for
throne
third
separate.
party.
No matter what. There's no
The
2-pack.
throne doesn't come with the figure.
So it's $223 for Doom, but the throne is separate though. But $223 for the actual figure.
Is the armor diecast?
It's a good
I
question.
believe
Probably not
so.
for 223.
Yeah, that'd
Well,
be very
no,
cheap
no.
considering it's diecast.
Don't say that because
No,
that movie,
don't say
the
that.
Scorpion from the new Mortal Kombat was like $220, and his outfit was all diecast. And
Yeah,
his
that
weapon-
figure actually
thing-
that figure
same
turned
thing
out
for
pretty
that.
nice from what I heard.
And that same thing for that Flash figure.
The Flash armor too from the
Yeah,
future.
yeah,
was-
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
that
Yeah,
was
I
all
stand
that
corrected
Flash.
then.
Yeah, Nightmare Flash was diecast, and he was like $219.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these third-party companies do stay in their lane with price. Some of them do.
Yeah,
Not all of them,
I don't
but-
see anything about diecast though, but I think it's just a.
I mean, it looks like a really nice Doctor Doom. I love Doctor Doom. To me, but I'm gonna wait for our Lord and Savior Kevin Feige to introduce him into the MCU, and I'm gonna go with the cinematic version of Doom.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting
Fair
on. too.
enough. Fair enough. Fair
Yeah, I'd
enough.
wait for that too.
But I have,
Doctor
comic
Doom's
book
supposed to show
versions.
up
So.
Phase 6, I believe, because they scrapped and moved him, and they're gonna focus Doom on Phase 6 when they go the cosmic route and magic.
So we just finished
Yeah.
Phase 4. We're entering Phase 5 right now.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Black Panther was the last of Phase 4.
So get ready for another 4 years.
I mean, for a third party, man, this Doom looks really good.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
thing
if you
is,
put it
you're
in
gonna
that
have to go.
perspective,
You gotta
yeah.
have to get the whole package, right? You gotta get the throne and it, or you just.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, you're not going to buy him without the chair because that's the whole look. That's the
Right, that's the
pull out of the
aesthetic.
comic
Is
Yeah,
having
book.
him
yeah,
there,
that's
yeah.
Doom's look.
Yeah.
He's always with his throne in his
Mhm.
castle in Latveria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be
So-
tough.
Ah, yeah, I like
But
that.
I mean, if you want
That's all
comic
Latvia.
OG, like if you want
The-
like if you want the comic the most accurate comic rendition of Doom, this is the one to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell
Yeah.
is
It
going
looks
on?
it looks great. I mean, even for a third party figure, it's not for me. I would rather wait for the cinematic interpretation because the Marvel world, especially for the in the film aspect, it's just so crowded. There's so many Marvel characters, and I would rather just stick to the cinematic universe.
Well, for me, I would like to get this, but right now, because of how monstrous Hot Toys is becoming with these pre-orders and releases, when do I have time for third parties anymore?
Yeah.
When do they've created a monster here? Like, when do I have time for third parties?
That's always been my argument. I don't have time for that shit.
Even the secondary market, that's how it's becoming for me. There's just so much stuff, and it's like every other day something's on last chance now. So I'm like, I got to focus on pre-orders.
And again, for me, Hot Toys ain't the only game in town.
Yeah,
the motion picture the motion picture Kirk from X06 tomorrow is supposed to go up. Like literally, no pre-order. Buy it, it ships within 2 days. You miss it, it's gone, done, that's it. And it's limited run anywhere. But my only problem is I do that, then I'm committed to Spock in 2 weeks, then I'm committed to Bones in 6 months.
Yep, I know which one you're talking about too, Don.
Yeah.
So
those are the only ones I want. Now, Don, like we talked about this. This is the only ones I want as far as Trek is concerned. So ain't no problem for me. But third parties, man, I love third parties, man. They give me the ones that fix that itch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm scoring deals though because I was able to buy Moff Gideon for 30% off. Yeah. I got him.
He's great.
I got him. I mean, I've been patiently waiting, and I've been scoring some really good deals, Nate. I've been scoring.
Yeah.
I've been I'm not in a hurry, and I can kind of guess. I can kind of really. I kind of have a really good educated guess as to which of the Hot Toys products are going to be peppered with the 25-30%. I know that Endor bike is going to.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're waiting for on that Blurg set. They might as well just throw it out there now. Because I'm not moving. I'm not budging until I see minimum 25% off on that.
Minimum, man.
I'm with you.
Minimum. Especially when Quill shows up next month with his 2-pack. It'll be Attack of the Blurgs. There's way too many Blurgs. And then the swoop bike. The swoop bike. The swoop bike, you can add 6 to your cart. That tells me there's a ton of that shit.
Nobody wants it, truth be told. That's like
it's
the bottom of everybody's list.
I think everybody wants it, but at that $300 sticker price, it's a big fat pill to swallow. When you add 25-30%, then everybody wants to then put a Mando or whatever on their bounty hunter. You could put anybody on that thing. It doesn't just have to be Mando. You can put a bounty hunter on there. Yeah.
I'll tell you this, if Hot Toys announced Attack of the Clones, Anakin, that thing sell like hotcakes. No coupon, nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, at this point, where's wave 2 or 3 at this point of Attack of the Clone figures?
Well, Don, someone was asking that in the chat. We did get it. It's ATR-Ts. That's your wave 2, Don. Yeah, you've been played, Don. You've been played.
You played yourself.
Yeah. So what I tell the folks listening, be thankful that you're able to capitalize on these generous discounts. But I can promise you next year on the pre-orders that have been announced this year moving forward, that shit's not going to happen.
Yeah, this is it.
No, this is
time to have fun, save some money.
It's gonna be Barter Town, Mel Gibson style, Tina Turner, Barter Town. I'm telling you.
Into the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
It's a child.
Raggedy man. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm telling you, everybody, you guys are gonna wish that you were able to capitalize. The only thing that's gonna be left next year are gonna be what Moff Gideons and Landos.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And the other 85,000 Chitauri they find in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing too. That's another thing too. I feel that collectors need to read these signs right now. Like right now, is the perfect time to read these signs. Right now, it should have been 6 months ago, but you gotta see the signs now. Like if you're late, you're joining right now to see the signs because you don't want to see yourself kind of pickle the next few months. Like right now, you gotta adapt now. There's no going back anymore. You gotta adapt right now, or you're gonna be among the thousands that keep complaining on Facebook about what's going on with the community. I mean, like because they're not adapting. Adapt.
Yeah,
adapt or die.
Like what I did earlier today. Sideshow didn't have it anymore. I went on the wait list, and everybody's like, "Oh, yep." Even Nick said it. Big Bad Toy Store. Went and got my Alpo. Now I'm just missing the heavy, and then later on during the same stream, what was it? Collector Zone has it. Last one, grabbed it, boom, didn't even hesitate, and make sure I get it. And now I'm up to what, 3 vehicles, that are bikes. I got the one for Mando that's being paid off right now, and those 2, and then I will be getting a swoop bike and blurs, and the DeLorean. So I'm like, my space is already reserved on Star Wars. That's for vehicles, and I'm done. After that, that's my cap, because there's really no logical way I could fit an N1 Naboo Starfighter in here. But I still
Loco, where there's a will, there's a way.
Ceiling, bro. Ceiling. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna be hanging mine.
I feel it when I
Loco.
buy another house.
Loco, what's above me? What's above?
Ceiling, baby. Ceiling, baby. We got TIE fighters.
Got a TIE fighter and an X-wing.
Cool too. That's what you gotta do.
Ceiling, Don. What is that shit?
It's paper mache. That's what it looks like.
Did you,
Lego. Sorry, it's Lego.
Don, did you get approval for that? Did you get permission to do that? What?
What? This is my house. I own it.
That's why you should have still checked with like your assigned buddy for what is that a Hasbro? Oh, that's the you hung it from the air. No, Don, no, we got I'm gonna have to pay you a visit. We're gonna have to this is unacceptable. Loco, aren't you his assigned designated buddy next state over? What do you let Don
going battle buddy route?
Listen. I would do worse because I'm that daring. So don't give me no OSHA license recommendation.
You got Don pulling some he's like with a 14-year-old. No, come on now. You're an adult professional collector. You gotta take it to that level now. Hanging stuff from an
It's Legos. It's Legos. It's different if it was
is it Legos? No, it's
Legos. It's not expensive.
Oh, damn it. Painted out it. Alter Ego has it. Heavy clone trooper. Get it while you can.
There you go.
I actually pre-ordered my Bark both speeders through Alter Ego because they still had them both in stock.
Nice. See, adapt. It's part of collecting, man. Everyone here finds a way to help each other.
Yeah.
If we're not already helping ourselves,
Yeah.
And it's usually like life problems take precedent, life responsibilities take precedent. And when you have the time to go into your hobby and dip into that, piggy bank for, these expensive collectibles, this hobby that we are fortunate to have, you gotta learn how to just go through every avenue possible if, the mothership does not have it or acquire it or give us the coupons for it.
I think I picked up Electro from Alter Ego too because it was already on wait list on Sideshow.
Yeah, I got mine. I wasn't playing. I even got my third-party lizard on its way, so I'm happy.
Oh, Doc Ock, to tell you to know me, Doc Ock is on the 3 now.
It's on the 3? The deluxe, right?
The deluxe, yeah. The regular one sold out. Now the deluxe.
Well, I would want the deluxe anyway. I wouldn't waste my time with the regular. So I have not pre-ordered the deluxe Doc Ock yet, so I'm still waiting to get pushed over the edge. So because I'm building that whole Spider-Verse, that's mandatory for me.
Yeah, I'm getting all the No Way Home stuff.
I love you, too.
Yeah, all of that stuff, Loco, all of that all that shit's gonna be fucking Chase and Grails, and once it's all gone, you guys are all gonna whoever didn't commit to Spidey, they're just gonna suffer.
There you go. A little customization for you. You know what I mean?
Oh damn! Secret Wars go that ham. I'm going in, man. I'm already in the deep, man. So although it doesn't matter to me, I'm gonna keep digging this hole, bro. Let's go. Yeah, I'm already in the deep, man. So I'm gonna be swimming. They're gonna be swimming, bro. Swimming in hot toys.
I'm listening to Cigars and Bacon. Buy now, cry later.
Buy now, cry later.
Yep. Buy now, cry later.
Cry once or buy twice.
Yeah. You guys already have been warned too, right? Nate, you've been warning them about the Ecto 1 Afterlife. Because when I do my unboxing review, I'm going to make that vehicle look fun. So there's going to be GoPro action on that.
Is it still available? I'm surprised if it is. Shoot.
I don't know if it is. What was I?
I didn't care. I pre-ordered within the month.
Specfiction. Specfiction was offering the best deal.
Specfiction had the best deal. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was offering
Big Bad still has it.
And then Bluefield might actually still have it, right?
Yeah, but Big Bad's like expensive though, isn't it?
$18.99. Specfiction, that's $19.39. So it's actually a bit cheaper. And Big Bad does that really cheap shipping too.
Yeah, but Big Bad.
I don't know if it
charges
applies to
sales
the
tax.
vehicle.
Big Bad charges
a payment plan on it.
Yeah.
Well, once he plays games with the unboxing, it's all down here from the stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it takes is one good review, you know.
Why was I put backstage?
Yeah. So it's 18. It's 1900 at Big Bad Toy Store, and then Specfiction is 1940.
Yeah, I think 1939. I think that's what I just saw.
Specfiction is still going to be cheaper because they're giving away free shipping and no tax. And then Big Bad does the $4 ship, but they're going to charge you tax.
Yeah.
The tax would be like $100.
It's going to be like $150.
Specfiction also does payment plans. Big Bad just charges you the down payment and then charges you in full once you get closer.
Yeah, that's going to be it too. Yeah. It's going to be, they can do payment plans. Yeah. So
this is going to be a wild ride the next few months.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to hold back. I'm holding back though. I'm holding back. I got a wedding to go to. It's my wedding. It's not just any wedding. It's my wedding. I can't do it.
Look, if it's still available, Loco, and with an income tax return or whatever, there's going to be refunds. So a little bit of a deposit just to hold a spot. I know.
No, you can't do a deposit with this.
You can't?
No, look, see, because both the Flex
pay. That's what Specfiction does on the initial orders. They have like a window they allow you to do that, and then they cut it off. So this one I think is just
so we're running out of time then is what it is.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh.
Okay.
It's getting one big.
It's the final countdown at this point.
It's the final countdown.
So my dilemma is.
Did you pre-order yours, Nate? Did you pre-order Nectar one or no? Are you waiting?
Yeah, me. Oh no, me and CMB already went in the first month. Now we didn't play games, man. We went and played games. Specfiction was playing games with me. Like it was selling out, then back in. I'm like, okay, no, I ain't gonna play with Spec. I wanted to get from Specfiction, but I got it from someone else. I'm like, okay, so
who'd you go with? Popcultcha?
Collector
Zone. Okay.
Yeah, I went with Collector Zone as well.
Yeah. Like I didn't want to play games
more though, right? Isn't Collector Zone doing $2,000?
Well, the thing is, at the time, this was selling out. This was selling out at the time with Specfiction, and it was playing games for me. I'm like, okay, is it in stock or is it not in stock?
Right, so you just wanted to secure it, and you're like, screw the price. I just wanted to secure it. Like it doesn't matter to me about the retail, who get the retail on it. I feel that.
wanted to drop. I had the 300 NRD. I had to drop it. So.
Yeah.
But the price tag with Collector Zone is what you see is what you're paying. That was tax and shipping. Everything's included in that price.
Right.
I see.
Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Mom Collectibles? Are you getting it? Are you getting
I was gonna say what stinks with me is that I passed on this because I had the Ig-mypigmeup, which is 1/8 scale. So I was content with that. And it looked phenomenal, lights, everything like that. And then obviously it took a crap. So I'm actually thinking about picking this up, and I just clicked on it now. I'm on the same website, and they're looking at $290 as a down payment due today, and then flex pay the rest. So I might actually, I don't know, I'm thinking about it.
Decision.
Well, the NRD sounds about right. It's about
$290.85 flex, as the down payment, and then remaining balance $16.84 over 5 months. That's $330 a month.
That sounds about right. Yep.
It's not terrible.
Well, if you decide to do it, mention my name, put my name to W2, and you'll get a coupon. I think it's $10 or something.
Hey,
but
every penny saved.
Do it
when it's $1,900. I mean, I'll take $10.
Hey, $10 is $10.
Right?
$10.
Your $20 is 20. 10 is 10.
Yeah.
$10, little man.
Well, either if you decide this week or whenever, I promise you, when this thing sells out and I get my hands and I do an epic review on it, that's what happened to the last Ecto.
Oh no, I'm gonna regret it. That's why I'm debating about probably by this weekend. I'll probably decide whether I'm gonna do it or not because I 100% will see. I'm gonna regret it.
Yeah. And next year's going to be Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is next year. They got the date locked in for the sequel for Afterlife. So
although this isn't my favorite version of the car, I like the original. I'll still take this because I don't see
a cleaner one with the next Afterlife because Ernie Hudson at the end cleans it up and all that, shows you, and then he just announced that script for the second one is good to go, that he read it and said that the fans are going to love it, and that he's in talks right now to stretch the universe, because he said the way that they did the second script, he pitched ideas to them to where they can branch out into the Ghostbusters universe and still keep it with like the original theme and all that. We're not going to talk about the other one that we don't talk about, but keep it within the same universe and still have the fans enjoying it.
So you're talking Extreme Ghostbusters now.
Well, they made Ernie Hudson they made Ernie Hudson like Tony Stark, where he just basically funds the whole thing and they can do whatever they want.
I picked that up too. I sure did. They sure did make him like a
Which I'm happy with.
He's the Tony Stark, and that's why he got to read the second script and he got to put his input into the second movie that's coming. And then he, like I said, he ended up pitching the ideas like, hey, you know, from this script, ideas that we could branch this universe out and still keep it original to what the fans love. And now he's been going back and forth to meetings because they love his ideas.
That's what they call franchise.
But
now, Denobi, here's the real question: how many are you buying these on the side to flip?
On the Ecto one, just one. I can make money on other HasLabs and Mattel creations.
Remember,
I just wanted to see if you were going to take the plunge on this one.
No, because I remember I backed 4 proton packs. That's the money there, the proton packs.
And one of them's reserved for me. So,
well, and speaking of HasLabs, they're shipping early.
Complimentary discount. He'll give you a complimentary discount.
I mean, you know, New York style.
Well, speaking of proton packs, there's my original, there's my real baby right there. So
nice. Yeah, I always see you.
Look at that. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Nice. You are a true undercover Ghostbusters fan. You are for real getting an Ecto one now. I don't know you're legit.
There it is.
That's the thing. He has to, because he's got, look at that legit proton pack.
That thing's about 40 pounds, by the way.
Oh my God!
I hope the HasLab one doesn't weigh that much, because I want to wear for Halloween.
Oh, that's all fiberglass and metal. That's all.
Well, I'll just say this: you don't install a frame point for an Alice pack, a U.S. Army Alice pack, especially the backing and unless it's going to have some weight. So here's the thing: I know it probably won't be 40 pounds. It'll probably be 20 to 25. Because again, it might be an empty shell, but that
Ghostbusters all you want.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, again, you don't put an Alice.
You dress as Ghostbusters all you want. I'll be Stay Puft all day, baby.
Stay Puft.
I just can't wait till they come, man. I ordered one for me and one for my
I have the whole costume. Stay Puft.
We're ready. Because as soon as those packs come, that's when I'll be getting the rest of the outfits for cosplay for Comic-Con for me and my son.
Oh, that was my Halloween.
I'll just be happy with my Sky Strikers.
But hey, guys, 8:21. Gonna have to end the stream in a few minutes, but I do want to go around the block over here and showcase these lovely YouTube influencers come into play.
Is that what we are, influencers?
Yeah, apparently we're influencers. So Mr. Mom, he just started his YouTube channel, 129 subscribers right now. He does unboxings and tips as well, and he does some fun photography. So check out Mr. Mom. Just a tip. Mr. Mom Collectibles, check him out. First time on the stream too, and I appreciate his company, man. So it was pretty fun. Hopefully we'll see more of him in the future. Again, of course, he's the Hot Toys Hotline. He's been. How well did everything go with that the giveaway video? Also, you did the unboxing.
Oh yeah, the giveaway went well. I actually had some people saying, "Are you ever gonna announce the winner for this?" They asked after I had already posted the giveaway winner, so I thought that was funny. But yeah, so the giveaway winner has already received his prize at this point. But I did just upload a video on the very controversial stealth suit Captain America.
Oh boy,
everybody's been up in arms about. And I did kind of, we talked about it on stream, but I did kind of address towards the end the whole topic of conversation with the website crashing and stuff. And I also compared it to the other two EndGame Captain Americas that are currently being fire sailed on Sideshow. So if you guys want to see a comparison of those and kind of get an idea of what you didn't miss out on, because you didn't really miss out on much, to be honest with you, definitely take a look at that video. And I put up a funny little short today of me unboxing my Marty, so I thought that was fun. So check that out. Everybody loves shorts. That's like feeding the YouTube YouTube sloths, they love shorts.
You're feeding the animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the algorithm has not been great, especially
YouTube already sent out that they're gonna go hard on February. So I've already started experimenting with shorts. I'm gonna probably just random. You have to experiment because they're gonna focus on February. They said February 2023. The algorithms are gonna, which is weird because they've never done that. They've never given you a timetable. They're like, no, we're gonna go hard on shorts. So if you want your channel to ride the waves,
I need
something.
They want to compete with TikTok. They want that TikTok hype. That's what they want. So I mean,
that's if TikTok lasts another 6 months in the US.
That goes to show you how short the attention spans that people have.
Yeah, I mean, it is understandable because you're
Measured in
scrolling through and you're like,
nanoseconds.
oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. But it's like, that's what people like. They like fast content. Oh, cool. 15 seconds done. What's the next thing, you know?
That's why most people can't even sit down and read a book nowadays because their attention spans are so shot because of instant gratification.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, what?
Instant gratification. Yeah, I like
that. Also, I do want to showcase Loco Lu real quick.
Is also
too.
measured in nanoseconds.
Nanoparticles.
Appreciate it.
Also, guys, I do want to showcase Loco Lu as well. Your favorite tripod daddy, of course. He does drop videos and unboxings. I did like his Hot Toys Arena suit Boba Fett review. That was awesome. I really like that one. I know he's doing more streams too. On are you still doing your Half Shell Saturdays thing?
Oh yeah, go to the rest of the videos. If you click on the videos, you see Half Shell Saturday. That was the week before last, and there's another one happening this week because a couple of announcements happened. So I will be covering that this Saturday with Brother Cousins, with anyone else who wants to join. It's going to be early, 9 o'clock, every Saturday until Christmas. Or no, till I want to say Christmas, yeah, because even Thanksgiving I'll do one. Just to get something out there. Somebody's just like, oh, I'm full. It's the weekend. Let me see what's up on YouTube. Oh, Loco Lu put a video on. All right, cool. See that while I'm still eating, the same turkey from yesterday.
Also, the man that don't need no introductions, of course, the Novi.
I don't have anything.
Man, 27K on that video already. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, the Batman. Yeah, I thought that was really weird. I didn't eat that shit up. But I'm gonna do the USB hack video. I'm gonna do that. I'll start filming tonight. Just something different.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna I'll probably take your advice and just do something with the shorts or something. Just to fuel the algorithm because I know the algorithm.
Have to, I'm telling you.
I've been messing around with it. It's the way to go right now. Really
do some close-up shots, do skits, do something. They're treating that shit very serious.
And they're eating it up too, which is nuts.
Yeah, I know, Ryan, you do a lot of short stuff.
I do silly shorts and I get thousands of views.
Yeah,
just my
daughter
daughter.
Stuff. Yeah.
That's it. You don't have to put a lot. It has to be funny. It has to be creative and different. That's all it takes. Yeah.
But all right, guys. 8:26. Looks like I'm just. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the panel. I can't believe we actually touched on a lot of stuff throughout the panel. I thought we were gonna just stick to AT-Ts, but we made it work. So I appreciate everyone's commitment, and also thank you for the chat for being so awesome today. It was a live laugh. We cried, we laughed, and remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking gas here. May the weapons are with you always.
See you guys.
Don't forget Christmas giveaway.
Later.
Hot Toys Arena Fet and.
We don't have time for that. We don't have time. Y'all already know the giveaway. Just go to the channel giveaway. Okay, just do that. And also, where the Gremlins at? Buy and sell the Gremlins. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, I'd say it's a full-scale panic. Are you having a run on the bank scare yet? Well, it's rather brutal here. We're advising our clients to put everything they've got into canned food and shotguns.